Colonel Glenn Plaza Loop or browse our inventory online at PorscheLittleRock.com.
Hey Arkansas fans, Alumni Hall is your ultimate Razorback shopping destination. And here's a special radio deal just for our listeners. Shop with code ESPNHOG to save 20% off. Mention it in-store or use ESPNHOG online. Plus, spend $150 and you'll get $10 in Hall cash for your next purchase. Pop in to shop Alumni Hall in College Marketplace, alumnihall.com, or download the app. Alumni Hall, it's where fans shop.
Every long relationship needs a little heat, spark, to keep things exciting. Something bold, unexpected, saucy. Hold on, not that. We're talking about your relationship with crispy chicken, and Taco Bell just spiced it up. 2 crispy chicken strips wrapped in a tortilla dripping with Frank's Red Hot Diablo sauce. Hotter, crunchier. Can you stop it, please? Crispy chicken from Taco Bell, a brand new classic. At participating U.S. Taco Bell locations for a limited time only while supplies last. Contact store for participation which varies. Frank's Red Hot is a registered trademark of the French's Food Company, LLC, and used under license by Taco Bell.
Hi, everyone. I'm 4029 meteorologist Laura Huckabee with your Get Ready forecast. We're looking forward to sunshine today and a very warm afternoon in the River Valley. The high today, close to 80 degrees. Tonight, with fair skies, the low, close to 60. Tomorrow for Saturday will be even warmer. Lots of sunshine and a high of 82. We're going to wrap up the weekend Sunday with sunny to partly cloudy skies and highs in the mid-70s. I'm meteorologist Laura Huckabee with your Get Ready forecast, only on 4029.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville. This is ESPN Arkansas. Broadcasting from the Crane Automotive Team Studio, the most honest show in the history of Arkansas Talk Radio.
Baby, you are so talented, and they are so dumb.
Derek Ruscin.
It's a big club, and you ain't in it. You and I are not in the big club.
Zach Arns.
Notre Dame Armand.
And Denver Bill.
This one's for John.
Setting the standard for talk radio in the state of Arkansas.
The problem we're trying to solve is that there are rich teams and there are poor teams. Then there's 50 feet of crap. And then there's us.
This is Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
Sometimes when you win, you really lose. And sometimes when you lose, you really win. And sometimes when you win or lose, you actually tie.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruskin and Zach.
It's not that I'm lazy. It's that I just don't care.
Start right now.
41, everybody. 41. 41.
41. 41.
Let's ruin it.
Time to get that bag, Derek.
That's right.
41.
That's right.
Whatever that means.
Unk.
Boy, we couldn't make it sound worse.
All cap.
Yeah. No.
All facts, no printer.
Yeah, there it is. Okay. All right.
God, being old's fun, isn't it? All right.
Yeah, it is. It is. You can make everything else uncool, and
yes,
everybody's
you can.
fine with it.
Yes, you can. All right. We are here on ESPN Arkansas, and the Hit That Line Now app on this Football Friday, brought to you by Gasano's Pizza. How's it sound? We got a little upgrade in here. You sound out of the sound? I mean, testing 1 2 1 2.
I mean, I can hear you. So
all right.
Yeah, it's an upgrade. Yeah, we'll
We're
take
good.
it. We'll 100% take it. Yeah, I got the call this morning that the equipment was in, and I kind of forgot to go get it. But I'm glad to see they got it installed.
We got it. We got it all working here.
Skibbity Toilet Rizzler, a
That's
guy from
right.
Harrison.
The old
He's on his way up to Jonesboro to go watch go watch the Goblins play tonight.
He is
Valley View.
The Rizzler. Forgot about the Rizzler.
Safe travels to everybody moving around the state tonight. We would
Yes.
love to see you back here on Monday. I saw a few on my way down to Derek. I'm not actually in Cabot. I'm in a town I've never been in. Did you know that there was a town called Austin, Arkansas?
Yes.
I'm a stone's throw inside the city limits in Austin, Arkansas.
You're in Austin proper.
That's correct.
All right.
Did not know this place existed until
no fireworks.
2 days ago. No
fireworks
don't want
there
that.
in the city limits of Austin. All right. Denver Bills here. We're all here, ready to go.
By the way, update, and I guess we can call this an official update on the first official Fade Bill. It was a push last night.
Well, it depends on when you got in.
Yeah, see, this is a controversial ruling on this.
Because it really isn't. It was 12.5.
But
and then when I opened my mouth, it was 13.
It was 13.
Right.
And what was the final score?
Well, do some.
It's a push.
13.
It was a push.
But it closed at 12.5. So it's we got to figure out a ruling on this. Like what?
It's at the time, at the point of sale, which we said was 13.
I agree. I think we have to, if we're going to do this honorably, I think we have to take it at the time of the pick.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's the number. That's what we have to go with. And it was
no,
13.
This is a win for you.
Yeah, push, you didn't lose.
Yeah, you push, you didn't lose, so we can't make fun of you for
right.
it.
That's right.
Good Friday for me.
There you go. You didn't lose. You get your money back, right, on a push? Is that how that works?
Yeah, absolutely. That's how it works, yeah.
Okay, all right. So there you go. So we're going to do now, this leads me, do we want to do the pick later in the day in the show so we can get as close to the number?
I think 5 o'clock
possible.
on a Thursday
5
is a good
o'clock?
time.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
5 o'clock. I mean, that'll give us kind of a good idea where we are.
Bill, it's your bit.
I think
What do you
that's
want to
fair.
do?
Yeah, it's your bit. Yeah, what do you want?
Well, I didn't know it was my bit. I'm okay with it. I just, I want to help the people by betting against me. And when we opened the show yesterday, it was 12.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So if you'd have faded me at 12 and a half, you'd have won.
So do you want to do it at the beginning of the show?
That's a dollar in the jar. You didn't answer the question. I mean, you didn't even get close to answering it.
Well,
like you didn't even attempt to
The question
answer it.
is, what time do you want to do the
No, let's
fade bill?
let's do it at 5.
Okay, all right, 5. There you go.
Okay, why was that so hard?
Because I
don't understand.
Because you need $1 apparently.
No, I don't.
Maybe I wasn't clear on the question. I don't
No,
know.
I got the question. And look, if I got the question was clear.
Oh.
Why was that so difficult?
I don't know.
Well, I'm blonde. Cut me some slack.
You're gray. You're actually more. You took your hat off the other day. You've got a puff of blonde. The rest of it is just gray.
Uh-oh. Whoa.
Yeah. It's now. I know somebody
Coming out swinging today, huh?
I know somebody who can dye your hair, make the dogs bark at you.
Yeah.
So if you're interested, I can hook you up on that.
He's done it.
Now I don't know what color she'll make it, but it won't be gray.
Yeah. All right, so we'll do it later so we could try and get the right number, but and we have to do it at what the number is when he makes the pick at 5 o'clock. That's what we have to do.
Now, did Troy win again?
That's a great question.
Because he picked Troy simply because of what did you base that on?
Peloponnesian Wars. I think.
Peloponnesian War.
The war
okay.
from
Yeah, the war to end
I'll
all wars.
double check that.
Let's
that's
see.
certainly
No,
something we
the
need
finals.
to
Oh, here you go.
know.
Old Dominion 33, Troy 0. Oh
Boy,
boy,
you faded Bill on that
oh,
one.
we did get rich on that one. All right.
Yeah, that one was over by halftime. Good.
Wow.
Good.
That was an excellent fade, Bill, right there on the college scene. All right.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, that was a good one. All right, so hopefully you cashed in on that, folks. The Old Dominion, what are they, the Monarchs?
Fade
the Monarchs.
Fade Bill can go into other sports.
Well, I think it's going to have to.
He sucks in all sports. So we're willing to extend this bit into other things. We'll go into hockey if you want.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Get the hockey going.
Sure. Hockey really doesn't get going until after. It's usually a March thing,
Right.
February thing,
Right.
something like that. That's when I feel like hockey gets going.
When they start putting the national games on Sunday afternoon, that's
Yeah, like post what is it the classic. After
the
that,
Winter Classic.
the Winter Classic. I think after that, then we can start talking about
All
hockey because they get all their preseason games out of the way, all their little snippy snap stuff, and we get down to really really good hockey.
Snip, snap, snip.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Yes,
like nobody wants to watch the Jets and the Flyers. We want to watch the Devils and the Flyers.
Well, that's right.
Nobody wants to watch the Bills Avalanche play. I don't know
The Sharks.
The Sharks.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to see that.
Yeah, that's a terrible
We want to
game.
see them play Detroit.
Right. Yeah, that'd be fine. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Did you know? I saw this today in my pile of stuff. The Sharks have a dentist in their arena.
Yes. Yeah. It's
That's
kind of like
perfect.
it's Philly light. They had a jail. The Sharks have a dentist.
That's right.
I don't know what business is like on non-game nights, but it's got to be interesting to go down to the arena and get your teeth fixed.
Right. Right.
Car Chase guy is looking forward to fading Bill during the Winter Olympics.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's next. We're
I'm
a
excited
few months
about that.
away.
Yeah. Oh man, Bill, who you got in curling, women's curling?
Well, I'm just going to go with like Norway.
Oh, you're gonna yeah. So you're gonna
Yeah.
cop out. We always pick the Russian women's curling.
Are they even in it anymore, or
Who
did they
cares?
still get thrown out?
Who cares?
All right, fine. Yeah. Hey, they have curling over here. Drop-in curling.
Yes.
The problem is it's at 8:45 at night. I don't like to go out at 8:45 at night.
Well, the ice is colder at night.
Oh, that's
the ice is colder at night, so you have to go out later. And honestly, if you're going out curling, you got to get a few pops in you before you head over to the rink.
Anyone from Minnesota will tell you that's recommended there.
Absolutely.
So.
Ice fishing and curling. I mean, it's the same thing. Just drink till it looks good.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that could be used for other things. Yes. I didn't mean to say that. That was rude.
That was a unfortunate comment.
Yeah, I should not have said that.
But in lieu of a suspension, we're going to make you work more. That's
yeah. I think actually that would be a much more effective punishment is to work more.
Right. That's true. Yes. Yeah. That's a good punishment.
BE pointing out that Canada is sneaky good at the biathlon.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
They can shoot.
Sure, why not?
Okay, all right.
I always thought they should have combined the biathlon and the ski jump. I thought that would have been a really fun sport. Like here they come down there, and you got 10 biathletes. I don't think Eddie the Eagle makes it.
Probably not.
Am I wrong for that?
Yeah. Probably not. Let's see here.
Oh God.
Whatever.
Bill from Fayetteville. Hey, Zach, sorry to interrupt this awesome opening to the show, but since you shockingly have not seen Sons of Anarchy, have you seen the second best show ever tied with Ozark, Snowfall? No, actually, Bill from Fayetteville, who owes me money, I did start Sons of Anarchy, and I think in time I will grow to love it.
All right.
So I think I may have found a show.
Here's to new things. All right.
Yes, right.
How about that?
Here's to new things.
There you go.
Yeah,
you need a refill there.
Yeah, I really do. Joe Boone needs a refill.
Bartender. Right. Exactly. You can text or call us here on the Lewis Automotive Group hotline at 877-377-6963.
Dan from Rogers says drinking till it looks good has gotten me in trouble before.
Well,
I didn't really mean it that way. That's not how I meant it, but that's how you took it. So
I was always on the other end of that. They were drinking till I looked good. That's
right.
That's
you
what
were
they
just hanging. Yeah, you were hanging out at the end of the bar.
I was.
A couple more of these. He's gonna be all right.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah,
why not? Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, no, I understand.
That's right. That's right.
Oh boy, Bill from Fayetteville said he started Sons of Anarchy 3 times before he got into it. Please watch Snowfall. Do you either of you know what Snowfall is?
You have kinfolk that worked on this show. Man, you're really
were you
really
like a PA on this?
Yeah, the full court press here on Snowfall. What's the deal here?
Yeah,
Snowfall
there's
on
something
Hulu.
going on there. Yeah. Oh well, guess who happens to have Hulu now?
You? Oh yeah.
I certainly do.
Yeah, that's right. There you go.
Look at me. All right,
I know nothing about Snowfall.
Okay,
I got it for you. I got a premise for you from Wikipedia. Are you ready?
Fire away. Yep.
Primarily set in Los Angeles between 1983 and 1986, the series revolves around the first crack epidemic and its impact on the city, and the stories of several characters whose lives are fated to intersect. 20-year-old drug dealer Franklin Saint, CIA operative Teddy McDonald, Mexican luchador Gustavo El Oso Zapata, and the Mexican crime boss's daughter Lucia Villanueva.
So if I'm to break this down, we're going to get sex, drugs, and money.
Right. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I mean, it sounds like a good premise to me.
It's 6 seasons, 60 episodes.
Okay, 10 per season. See, that's doable.
Okay.
You get, some of these things are like, 12 seasons of 42 episodes a year. It's just too much.
No, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Boy, you guys are really locked onto this drink till it looks good. Text out of the 918, drinking till they look good results in an awkward breakfast with a swamp donkey.
Whoa. Well, that's very disrespectful. How dare you?
Derek, have you ever been called a swamp donkey?
Not to my face, I haven't. I'm sure behind the scenes I have. We were also debating, and by the way, we are going to discuss someone leaking Ed Orgeron's name to the coaching search.
Can I just say something?
We will discuss this.
I don't want to discuss any of it, but if you will, for just a second, 6 pound, 8 ounce baby Jesus. The MBI, we don't ask for much.
That's right.
Pray with me.
Come on.
We don't ask for anything.
Please, God.
But please give us this gift.
Oh, yes, please.
Please give us this gift. We are a deserving lot that needs to go, man, we got to have us a Coach O. Can you imagine the Coach O show? Oh, it'd be awesome.
Our Father which lives in the end zone.
That's correct.
Touchdown be thy name.
Not
Come on.
this year, but
please. Please let this happen. Let it fall to him, please. It would be great if you root for the show. This is the best outcome. All right,
please.
We need Coach O to finish the job. Let's go. Come on.
What a glorious end to an absolutely stupid and ridiculous.
Ain't got any boudin over here. A little lower the boudin here.
What a glorious end to an absolutely stupid and pointless coaching search to end up with Ed Ogeron. I'm seriously, like you go through the whole thing, like from Urban Meyer to James Franklin,
That's
only to land on the Swamp Donkey.
That's right. Yes, he is the
Shrek is now your coach.
That's right.
Oh, please.
This is Coach Shrek. You're listening to Razorback football.
Oh, it'd be awesome.
For the love of God, please give us Orgeron. Deliver us an Orgeron.
We want it so bad, it's never going to happen in 10,000
Oh, no.
lifetimes.
See, now that's a guy I would get behind because there's no chance it's going to be successful, but we're going to have an awfully good time wrecking the car.
Hey, where's Baby at? Where's she at out here?
Hey. Please.
Oh, that would be...
Abner's already gearing up and buying a second laptop for the Coach O drop machine.
Does this mean they would open a Papa Do's in Rogers if we were getting?
Have to.
Oh, come on, please.
They
go.
would absolutely have to.
I mean, we have to get a Papa Do's up here for crying out loud. Oh, please,
man.
Oh, that would be.
I mean,
it'd be too perfect. There's no way it's gonna.
Yeah,
happen.
there's no way it's gonna happen. But
we
can dream. We can dream a little dream.
Of course.
I mean, we are the MBI. We are Orgeron people. We are very pro Orgeron.
We love the man. He's welcome here anytime.
And by the way, Derek, it's not Boudin. It's Boudin.
Of course. Right.
Yeah, right. Oh, sorry.
I'm sorry about that. It's not Boudin. It's Boudin. Oh, come on now. How do you not know how to say Boudin? It's Boudin. Man, I'm going to be hearing tonight. Yes, sir. What time or what door? Hey, I talked to Arkansas. Yeah, hell, I need a job. How the money? I'll run through all this LSU money already.
Again, because campaigning on the internet to get the head coaching job seems to be the way Arkansas wants to roll.
Hey, the Gulf Coast is expensive. I need some bread. I need some money down here.
No, does he live in West Fayetteville? Does he live in East Fayetteville? What does he feel like to you? He feels like a Johnson guy to me. Living in a duplex with the garage door that's bent in half. That feels like Orgeron to me.
He'll be out there with no shirt on, water in the driveway, rinsing it off.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Well, Car Chase guy's right. I mean, we're going to have to hire Tiger Bait just to translate whatever he says.
Yeah, we will need an interpreter for the hard of hearing for
Scott the Tortilla guy says he feels Elkins to him.
Oh yeah,
with the swamp creatures down there. Yeah,
I'll come on out here from East Fayetteville, right out there on 265. Come on now.
Weston Springdale, he might be the best man for this radio show. No, there's no question about that.
Oh,
he would be entertainment from day one. He ain't going to win a football game, but he would be entertainment from day one.
Oh,
we would have the best time.
Hey, the dude can recruit now. He can recruit. There's no denying that.
Hey, baby, it's all legal now. Hey, I can do whatever I want.
Yes, sir. Bring it.
Come on, Frank Fletcher. Give me $40,000. Let's go get us a left tackle. Come on now.
Brian from Atkins says he feels like Greenland or West Fork.
Oh, he's out.
Get on 49. Get up here.
Yeah. Well, have you ever seen Bill? Have you ever seen Coach O's Hummer commercials?
Oh, God.
No, I have not.
Okay, I don't know, Bill. He was the head coach at Ole Miss. 3 disastrous seasons. At Ole Miss. I would, Bill, during one of our breaks here, because I know we've got some things going on behind the scenes, but one of these breaks, you have got to go just YouTube search Coach O Hummer commercial.
Yes,
it is.
Yes.
There are, these are so Oscar worthy they couldn't be considered. It was like, if you put the Coach O stuff in, he would have won every single award.
Right.
They are legend. Wait for it. Dairy.
Yeah, there it is.
Unbelievable cinema.
Here's the text.
I live out here in a cabin out where Bobby got his ass whooped by that swimming coach. That's where I live out here in the country.
Now, Ron in Fort Smith says Coach O is 1,000% Brentwood.
See, and I randomly got a text that said it's Farmington.
I think he's a Goshen. He's a Goshen man.
No, see, Goshen's gone high class.
Oh, it's gone
like
corporate?
a lot of big houses. The Brentwood rest stop feels like Coach O.
It's too bougie in Goshen. What happened out here? Come on now. What happened?
Yeah, Abner pointing out the Coach O show would be moved to Twin Peaks, where I will be, ironically, at 11 on
That's
Saturday.
right. You'll be there. You'll be there with bells on, folks.
Oh,
there you go.
please. Oh, a 6-pound, 8-ounce baby Jesus. Deliver this for us. This is what we need.
He'll be in one of those towns between Tawny Town and Siloam that's not a town. That's where he'll go, you know?
All right. Christian has delivered the line of the day.
What is that?
He's going to live in a storage unit in Rogers.
Oh, with the trophy.
Yes.
Man, I got in here and all these trophies hanging around. I'm like, man, these some nice trophies in here.
Oh, please. I need this. I need this joy in my life.
I still want to find that storage unit and see what's in there. I still want to go.
If anybody can find it, he's the guy.
Yeah. We need our top people working on this. I know that there are many people in the what I will call the athletic department deep state that secretly listen to this show and occasionally will feed Zach or I a piece of information or two. This is your time to stand and deliver. Deep State Athletic Department.
Come on.
Let us know. You told us where the meter was. We thank you for that. Where are the trophies? Where are the trophies? I want to go rummaging through that storage building out there in Rogers. Find some good trophies and put them in here. That's what I want to do. And honor these trophies. Not let them sit in a warehouse somewhere. Yeah,
properly.
Right. We want to honor them.
Oh, please give us Scotia.
Oh, come on now. It's too good to be true. It's too good to be true.
I need this.
Football Friday here brought to you by Gassano's Pizza, where they've got all the games on TV there at Gassano's, and $15 domestic buckets all day, every day at Gassano's. Make your Football Friday legendary at Gassano's Pizza. We'll be right back.
The Crane Team is your home for all your...
Thanks for watching us here on ESPN Arkansas. Download the brand new Hit That Line Now app in the Apple and Google Play stores. ESPN Arkansas, more than just radio stations.
Tommy Kraft here. When it came time for new gates and some fence repairs at my home, the Fence Man was my first call. The Fence Man does it all, from large commercial jobs to small residential repairs. Wood privacy fence, vinyl fence, commercial or residential chain link, even custom wrought iron fencing. 479-782-3936. 18 months, same as cash financing with approved credit is now available. If it involves fencing, the Fence Man does it. The Fence Man. He ain't afraid of no work. 479-782-3936.
It's a dandy white perch. Big old slab. C'est bon, sacalé.
One beautiful crappie.
It's a paper mouse. Some serious crappie. Nice speck.
We got trophies.
They might go by different names, but all prefer the same thing. Bobby Garland, America's favorite white perch, slab, sockeye, papermouth, crappie, speck, crappie baits.
I call it dinner.
Go all in on luxury with Taco Bell's $5, $7, and $9 Lux Cravings boxes. There's the $5 box, indulgent. The $7 box, extravagant. And the $9 box, indescribable with the new steak and poblano rolled quesadilla. It's Lux. For less. Choose your $5, $7, or $9 Lux Cravings box only at Taco Bell.
Lewis Automotive has been serving Northwest Arkansas for over 75 years and just getting started.
Our knowledgeable sales team is here to find you the perfect vehicle to fit not only your lifestyle, but also your budget.
Our factory-trained service technicians keep your vehicle running at optimal level.
And if you're looking for genuine parts and accessories, our team has exactly what you need.
Relax in our comfortable lounge. And when your car's ready, we'll return it to you spotless.
Thank you for being a part of our story.
Come see us at Lewis Automotive Group, where you're more than a customer, you're family.
Does your Razorback closet need an upgrade? The University of Arkansas Game Day Collection is what you're looking for, only at Roback.com. They've custom designed the best hoodies, polos, and Q-zips for your school. Go check out this and more at Roback.com, and don't forget to use our link for 20% off. Use code RUSH25 at checkout on Roback.com for 20% off your first order. That's RHOBACK.com. 20% off all hoodies, joggers, and more with Rush 25. Roback, where action meets comfort.
Get 20% off on your first order with the code RUSH25.
You don't always win your first bet. That's why MyBookie has you covered. Use our code HOGS, H-O-G-S, and your first bet up to $500 is fully covered. If your pick doesn't hit, you get it right back with our Bet Back bonus. Go to mybookie.ag and use the code HOGS to claim your Bet Back bonus. MyBookie's, where bettors win together. Because bragging's good, but cashing in is better. And your first bet is fully covered. Use our code HOGS.
Must opt in during the bet to use the bet back bonus.
Dad, the driver looks dirty. You yucky, Daddy.
Hey, don't worry, boys. That's what we do best. At My Dreams Mo Wash, we make homes, businesses, and even big industrial spaces shine like new.
So you can clean houses and big buildings?
That's right. Residential, commercial, or industrial. No job's too big or too small. Call My Dreams Mo Wash today at 479-763-5561 or visit mjmowash.com.
My Junior's Mobile Wash. One call cleans it all.
David Bowie got more fame with his #1 hit titled Fame. John Lennon co-wrote and sounded some of the high notes. The last line in the first verse sums it up. Fame puts you there where things are hollow. John 12:43 tells us that many people rejected Jesus because they loved the fame of people more than the praise of God. Is it any wonder you get more fame by rejecting the name of Jesus? I'm Pastor E from Woodland. Think about it. Thanks.
Most help. Volunteer today at keeparkansasbeautiful.com. Learn more about all our programs. A message brought to you by the Keep Arkansas Beautiful Commission, this station, and the Arkansas Broadcasters Association.
Superior Fence and Rail, one of the largest fence companies in the country, is here in Northwest Arkansas. Superior Fence and Rail can custom chain link, wood, or vinyl fencing. Superior Fence can custom install ornamental iron fencing with powered automatic gates with access control. 12 months, same as cash financing, is available. And Superior Fence and Rail warranties all of their work. Superior Fence and Rail, 479-439-1096. 479-439-1096. Or go online to superiorfenceandrail.com.
Do you owe $10,000 or more in credit card debt or personal loans? With credit card debt at all-time highs, Debt Relief Advocates is urgently notifying consumers of debt relief now being made available, designed to aid consumers with out-of-control credit card debt. Those who qualify and enroll for this relief program will only have to pay back a fraction of what they owe. This is not bankruptcy or a debt consolidation loan. This is a relief program that credit card companies would rather you not know about, as it ends your debt nightmare and saves you lots of money. Consumers owing at least $10,000 in credit card debt or personal loans can now take advantage of this debt relief as the cost of living skyrockets. Debt Relief Advocates has established a relief hotline for you to call to learn what debt reduction you may qualify for, so don't wait. For this free information, call the Relief Hotline at 800-606-8737. 800-606-8737. 800-606-8737.
ESPN 99.5. The most influential show in Arkansas. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
This is brought to you by the Good Chair because I didn't have anywhere to sit. Get the Good Chair at the Stadium Shop. Stop by and tell our very, very good friend Robert Errol-Mann that Joe Bonamassa sucks, and you want to be seated in the Good Chair. Hey, we got basketball tonight, live from the Palace of Mid-America.
We do.
In Fayetteville.
Arkansas, will you make the Final Four? In them wacky uniforms with the pigs with horns. And did I hear you say you were playing a game today with the home crowd yelling, woo, pig suey? Hey, those pigs may be hogs, but they're kosher to me. Capiche?
The ever-dangerous Samford is in town tonight. The Bulldogs 2-1 on the year, coming off a thrilling 93-90 overtime win over Texas Southern. Bet Saracens says Arkansas is a 25-point favorite. Basketball Power Index says Samford has a 5% chance to win the game. Tip time 7 p.m. We're on the air at 6:30 with the Courtside Show. Razorback football team's on their way to LSU this weekend, taking on the Tigers. LSU losers of 3 straight are a 5.5-point favorite, according to Bet Saracen. Football Power Index still says LSU has a 63% chance to win the game. Kickoff scheduled for the coveted 11:45 a.m. slot on the SEC Network. We'll get you started with Arkansas Game Day at 6 a.m. I'll be out of Twin Peaks for the ESPN watch party. Come on by. I'll ask trivia questions. I'll give you stuff. The answer will never be Darren McFadden.
Right.
Hog Reaction will follow 1 hour after the game. Before we do the poll, shout out to Maddie, who is eating sushi from a non-reputable sushi place. Maddie, T's and P's.
Peace be to Journey.
Yeah. That's a tough one. Your Ruscin and Zach X polls brought to you by Mach 1 Motorsports, building the best place to get your ride in the Ozarks, 1711 West Hudson Road in Rogers. Bill, after playing 3 games in 4 days, my daughter described her 9th grade basketball season as a grind. Are today's kids soft?
Yes.
92% of you said yes. Bill, should we have teleportation by now?
Well, yeah.
79.7% of you said yes. I figured after watching, Star Trek in the 70s, I figured we'd have it.
It's not even the Star Trek. It's the Jetsons.
Exactly.
Catch up with the cartoon.
Yeah, stuff like that. They did address it in a movie called Galaxy Quest, where they couldn't get the setting right, and it would turn you inside out. So that was bad. But
having it Spaceballs too.
Exactly.
President Scroob.
Well, they turned him backwards. He didn't realize his butt was.
Why didn't anybody tell me my ass was this big?
Bill, if you finished dead last in a pie eating contest, did you really lose?
No.
86.2% of you said no. Those are your Ruscin and Zach X polls, brought to you by Mach 1 Motorsports, large inventory of new Indian and Triumph motorcycles, used bikes as well, parts, service, gear. BMW and Ducati brands coming soon, 1711 West Hudson in Rogers. Give Casey a call, 479-633-8443. And by the way, special shout out to all the people who came up to me yesterday and asked where we could stream the game. We had some new viewers yesterday.
All right.
I don't know if it was any good or not, but at least you got to see your kids. So
that's right.
Yeah, we were providing a public service.
We got no complaints yesterday.
No, and I got somebody asked me this morning, "Is that legal?" And I'm like, I don't know. It's fun though. It's bigger than McCracken.
That's right. That's Kingpin. For those of you that don't know.
By the way, we're also while we're praying for Maddie, we're also praying for her toilet because that could be
the plumbing there.
Today.
I mean, that's
yeah.
Do we know any good plumbers? I mean, we're gonna.
Yeah. I'm sure we can find one.
That's a tough one right there.
Yeah, I know.
That's the cable guy. Cable guy.
Yeah, I've laid more pipe in this. Never mind. Go ahead.
Wabasha plumbing.
Wabasha plumbing.
Thank you. All right, good. Thank you.
No problem.
Old man Gustafson. Thank you very much. We do have the football tomorrow with Arkansas and LSU, and God, what a matchup. Also, we are required on my new rule. There is a money line on the game tonight, so we are required
do have to
talk about
It.
basketball.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Arkansas is minus 9,000 on the money line tonight.
Really?
Woo. But hey, that's a money line. We got to talk about it.
What you're telling me is they're not expecting a real barn burner here.
Well, 25.5. Hey, that thing was close there. If you bet the number there in the second half, I mean, you were really sweating it at halftime. It was only a 10-point game.
So hang on. If you bet 9,000, you make 100.
I think that's right.
Is that the way it works?
I'm very poor at calculating.
Yeah, this is
time.
way past my way past my math skills.
I was told there'd be no math, but
really, that's why I got into this business. Because
what if I bet 9,000? I only get 9,100 back.
Yeah.
Well, that's not great. Well, if you've got
$300,
if you've got 9,000 to light on fire, don't do it. Just give it to me, and I'll light it on fire.
Bill, don't do this. Don't do this. I know what you're thinking, and you were the guy that thought that if you bet against the Rockies, we'd have a pizza party. We're still waiting on that.
Well, I keep putting money in this jar. We'll have our pizza party.
Yeah.
Dan about correctly identifying that this is the game of interim coaches. It's the first time in league play this has ever happened.
Right. I believe you would win $100 if you bet 9,000.
That's what we just said.
Oh, it is?
Did you know that Viagra is the number one?
I thought it said $10. My bad.
No. Did you know that Viagra is the number one recreational drug in America?
I did not know that. See, I have a betting odds calculator that I've bookmarked on my computer for situations just like this. If you were at the track, by the way, Arkansas would be 1 to 90 on the odds board to win the race.
I think they're going to win the game tonight. I think we all kind of agree on that. It's whether or not they cover the 25, and I think they will.
Okay, all right.
I think that's fair. I don't think we're
Is Brazil
playing? Talking out of school.
Or are we still going through air quote back issues? What are we doing here?
I'm going to say he's probably going to play. I mean, it's a one-game suspension for popping a kid in the head with a towel.
Yeah.
And he didn't really miss a game. I mean, he missed whatever they did on Tuesday night.
Right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, he did.
I'm being told that the Orgeron thing is a smokescreen. They're just floating names.
Okay, here's the deal. Here's the deal. Anything, this is just what people are saying. If you don't like the name, you just say, smokescreen. That's what it is.
The thing that gives
me
James
pause, Franklin thing's a smokescreen. There's no doubt about that.
But the thing that gives me pause is where it came from. And Nakos is a reputable guy. Now, he may have said, and the phrasing is very important, that Orgeron expressed interest in the job, not the other way around. Like, Orgeron's interested in anything at this point. But what it tells me is one of two things. One, you don't have anybody. This idea that you have somebody and you're going to sit on it and it's going to come out in a couple of weeks is untrue. Or you whiffed on the guys that you wanted, and now we're into that second wave because you don't let that name go out. If you're Arkansas, you don't float that name. If you're Orgeron's people, you don't float that name unless you're still looking.
No.
Or you send it up as a test balloon to see how people react. And I can speak for
we'd love it.
for the 6 or 7 people that listen to this show. We're all in favor of this because I feel like the next 2 to 3 years with Ed Orgeron, he will not win a game of consequence. He will beat nobody of any ilk. But boy, we're gonna have a good time.
But who will here? That's the thing. Who will? Exactly. Exactly. There's no guarantees with any of this.
I think they can win, but I don't think you're not going to get to a level where you're consistently 9-3. That's not going to happen. Right. But you can go 7-5 to 9-3 consistently in a 10-year span 8 times. You might slip down to 6-6 or 5-5. You know who's doing that right now, Derek? Minnesota in the Big Ten. There's a lot of parallels between those two, so it can be done. I don't think the playoff, unless you get a bumper crop of recruits, you get everything together and it all aligns. I think that's a bit of a reach. The idea that they're just going to go out and spend their way to the college football playoff, I think is laughable at best. Because I think what we've learned through the portal is these are just hired guns. They are here for a year. They are here for themselves. And if it doesn't work out, they're gone. That you can't build the chemistry that you need in a football team in 6 months. You just can't do it. And Car Chase Guy did get that. He said 6 to 7 listeners. I see what you did there.
Oh, look what you did. But not 41 listeners.
Not 41 listeners, which is, now what the kids are saying.
Right. Exactly. Wes is picking fun. Yeah, we've tried winning, and it doesn't really work.
Some fun.
Let's pick fun.
Yeah,
let's go with fun for a change. Why not? Let's have fun.
Piggy Small says you can do worse than Orgeron. Yeah, you can.
Yeah, like Bobby Petrino.
Okay. I mean, you're going from one extreme to the other. You're going from an absolute control freak to a guy who just wants to know how much, what door, and what time do I leave.
Right. Yeah.
His tenure at Ole Miss was a disaster. He's an assistant coach. He's a defensive line coach. He's a recruiter. If that's what you're going to put him in charge of this thing, you better get him some training wheels, and by that I mean 2, really established coordinators to help him out.
Let him.
Russell
cook.
says he's ready for the chaos.
Let him cook, man. Just let him cook.
Okay.
Let him do his thing. It doesn't matter. Hey, this thing's all going down the drain in 2030 anyway. We might as well have fun while we're going down the drain. That's what I
have
say.
Let's throw a party. Let's play. Let's play Inagata Davida till the boat goes down.
That's exactly right. Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yes. Because it's not fun. I sign up for fun. I choose fun in the next hire. James Franklin is not fun, by the way.
No.
He's not fun. No.
No, he's going to try to win.
Yeah, that would. Coach O, that's fun. I vote for fun. Let's have fun. We haven't had fun here in a long time.
Okay, here we go. Jim in Hot Springs. What if it is Bobby P. and after all of it, what if Ed is Bobby's defensive coordinator? Okay, first of all, if Bobby's not the head coach, he's not staying. He's not going to stay on. That's not going to happen.
That would be a very impotent move by him to do that.
Ed Orgeron is not going to, after being at LSU and being a head coach, he is not going back to being a coordinator. He said that. So push that out the window. He wants the head job. If he can't get it, then he's going to go looking somewhere else. And a school that wants a little bit of notoriety and a little bit of love, man, I mean, you could do worse. As far as that goes, he's not going to win a bunch of games.
I vote for fun.
Okay.
We've been losing. I vote for fun now. That's what I'm voting
We've been losing.
That's right. Give me a membership in the Palm Beach Polo and Country Club. I mean, that's what we
BE brings up a good point. And we should use this analogy more often because I feel like it lands home with us a little bit more for like Doc in Hot Springs. What if the callers were better than the texters? No, it's not the case.
I have another idea, though.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was thinking about this morning. I had 2 thoughts this morning. Number one, Jimmy Buffett made a hell of a career out of 5 songs. And the other thought I had was, what if Bobby doesn't leave? What if he
Would he be like locks himself in the office?
What if he doesn't leave? He's like, nope, I'm staying.
Yeah. Boy, that'd be fun, right? 4029 parked outside his door.
Right.
You know, as the cops bust the door down and drag him out.
I'm not leaving. I'm staying here and doing this job. I'm not leaving. What if that happened?
Here's a text. Adam from Fort Smith. Are people still screaming about Gruden?
Well, the impaired people are. You know, the imbibed.
I don't. Again, that's not. I don't feel like that's real. I feel it's just like people are now into that phase where they don't have a solution, so we're just throwing out. Things just to say things. We're saying words.
Gruden could be fun because he's a character.
Oh, sure.
He's a cartoon character.
But the losing would overtake the personality.
Well, I mean, watching him lose a lot could be fun. I mean, really good. Because he would
once again, we've been losing.
If he gets to work at 4 a.m. and he's losing 7 in a row, does that mean he goes to work at 2 a.m. now?
Maybe.
Like what would happen there? I mean, we might get to see a nervous breakdown happen. That'd be kind of fun, right?
You know who's doing a good job in the Big Ten that they could go hire?
Who?
Brett B. Never mind.
Oh, we tried that.
Just saying. Just saying, like he's winning some games.
Football Friday here on Ruscin and Zach. Oh, we got some texts here. We'll get to this when we come back. Oh, boy. Here we go. We'll be back on ESPN Arkansas. Don't go anywhere.
Call or text the Lewis Automotive Group hotline, 877-377-6963. Lewis Automotive Group, serving Northwest Arkansas for over 79 years.
Fumbled by a flood, blindsided by a fire, tackled by mold? Don't sweat it. Call the pros at Rainbow Restoration. From water damage and fire and smoke restoration to mold remediation and odor removal, they've got your back. One call takes care of it all for all of Northwest Arkansas. They clean up the mess and build it back better than it was before. Call 479-900-9392 now. That's 479-900-9392. Rainbow Restoration. We restore, you recover.
Jersey Mike's, locally owned and operated in Rogers, Bentonville, Fayetteville, and Springdale, believes in the value of ingredients, premium meats, the freshest vegetables, and delectable bread baked throughout the day. And then there's the juice that elevates your sandwich to the highest level. You'll taste the difference in every bite. Jersey Mike's subs are perfect for catering the office or your next tailgate party. Their cookie and brownie trays are the perfect finale to any type of gathering. Fresh baked daily, right there in the store. Jersey Mike's, the best submarine sandwich on the planet. Always.
Hey y'all, it's Melinda at Fantasy Sports Cuts. Is your fantasy season going down in flames? Finished by your own draft picks? Hey, at least your hair doesn't have to be a disaster too. At Fantasy Sports Cuts, we can't fix your roster, but we can make you look like a champion. Sharp fades, clean cuts, and styles that win every time. Fantasy Sports Cuts, where your season may be a bust, but your hair is always a touchdown. So book your appointment today so you can look like a champ. Fantasy Sports Cuts at Mission and Crossover in the Hart Shopping Center.
Hey, y'all. It's the Rocket Roger Clemens here. Spent a lot of time pitching heat. Years later, the pain in my joints remind me of those days, but I'm not looking to sit still, and I definitely am not interested in going under the knife. That's why I chose QC Kinetics.
Not just for elite retired athletes. QC Kinetics gives everyday folks joint pain relief using regenerative treatments that work with your body to help repair joint damage.
No surgery, no long recovery, whether it's your knees, hips, shoulders, or back. My friends at QC Kinetics will help you get moving again so you can get back to doing the things you love.
QC Kinetics medical professionals will look at your x-rays or MRI to determine if you're a good candidate.
I trusted QC Kinetics to help me feel like myself again, and I'm proud to recommend them to you.
Call QC Kinetics today and schedule your free consultation.
Call QC Kinetics, 479-999-1234. That's 479-999-1234. 479-999-1234.
Do you own a business or are you starting a new business? Sign Studio is the answer to all of your brick and mortar advertising needs. Sign Studio can wrap your new company vehicle or an entire fleet of vehicles, manufacture and install stunning road and building signs, or simply print a banner and set of business cards to get you started. No matter where you are in business, Sign Studio is with you. With friendly service and smiling faces, Sign Studio is your source for complete visual marketing. Visit yoursignstudio.com or call 250-4844.
Are you a realtor looking for the right team to grow your career? Join the Limbird Real Estate Group, the #1 real estate team in Arkansas. Limbird provides you with everything you need to succeed. Access to a database of over 80,000 leads, full training and support, professional marketing and social media content, all handled for you. Plus health insurance, a stock purchase plan, and revenue share opportunities. If you're ready to grow your business with the best, apply today at limbirdteam.com. That's limbirdteam.com, where realtors go to win.
Redefining residential and commercial plumbing all across Northwest Arkansas, Kenty Jones Plumbing is more than a quick fix. Voted best of the best, they're the gold winner you can count on. From drain cleaning to new construction, they do it all. Plus zero down water heaters and $41 inspection that you can trust. Need a water heater? Mention this ad and get $100 off. Fast, affordable, local, and available 24/7 for life's unexpected plumbing problems. Schedule now at KentyJonesPlumbing.com. Kenty Jones Plumbing, a partner you can trust.
The Hit That Line Now app, fueled by Taco Bell. Online and on the air and now everywhere you go. Tune in to the greatest moments of Razorback sports with Chuck Barrett, Bo Mattingly, Tommy Kraft, Ty Richardson, Phil Elson, Matt Jones, and Ruscin and Zach with our Hit That Line Now app, fueled by Taco Bell. Stay connected no matter where you go with the Hit That Line Now app, fueled by Taco Bell. Download for free in the Apple app or Google Play stores. Just search Hit That Line Now. It's fueled by Taco Bell.
Hi, everyone. I'm 4029 meteorologist Laura Huckabee with your Get Ready forecast. We're looking forward to sunshine today and a very warm afternoon in the River Valley. The high today, close to 80 degrees. Tonight, with fair skies, the low, close to 60. Tomorrow for Saturday will be even warmer. Lots of sunshine and a high of 82. We're going to wrap up the weekend Sunday with sunny to partly cloudy skies and highs in the mid-70s. I'm meteorologist Laura Huckabee with your Get Ready forecast, only on 4029.
ESPN 99.5. The Hit That Line Now app is ready for you to download from the Apple and Google Play stores. Sponsored by Taco Bell. Live Moss. It's not a sports show. It's Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
Football Friday here, brought to you by Castano's Pizza. 877-377-6963 is how you can get in here on the old program. Oh, we got a lot happening here.
Do we?
Yeah, we do.
Okay. All right.
Here is, I got to find these texts here. Oh, here you go. Bryant from Atkins texting in here on the Lewis Automotive Group hotline. Why get rid of Bobby P? He's averaging 35 points a game in the SEC.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Yeah, why get rid of it? It ain't broke, Zach. Why are we fixing it?
Because you need to hit the plunger on this whole thing and start again. And, I mean, who better to run this than the guy that ran a chicken company into the ground and a car dealer? I feel like that's how we want to do this.
I have an idea.
Well,
I have an idea.
Yeah, go ahead.
At the end of January, a Fortune 500 CEO is becoming available, and he's only like 60, and he went to Bentonville High, and he went to the U of A.
You're talking about Doug McMillan?
Yes.
Yeah, the former
Doug McMillan, Arkansas AD, collision course. There it is.
Why would he want to put up with this headache?
Because he's according to Wikipedia, he is a sports enthusiast. That's why.
Okay. Also, Walmart has the money. Now he has to go out and dance for money, and I don't know that's exactly where he wants to go.
He played point guard at Bentonville High on the basketball team.
Okay. I also, again, I go back to my point I made last week, which was once you let the donors and these people in, it's like the mafia. No matter what, they're going to give you the trade is influence for money. And now you've got people outside of this who may not be the sharpest tool in the drawer making these decisions simply because they have money. I don't know that that's I don't know that I'd want Juracek on this thing either. He has not proven to be competent in that regard.
He may not be a problem. That may not be a problem.
It is, boy. That the more and more I thought about that whole Juracek college football playoff. I mean, it makes sense from his perspective because he's networking now and possibly. That can become his full-time job if he ever gets run out. But you're in the middle of a coaching search. From an optics standpoint, this looks bad. You're under siege at Arkansas. Every time you tweet something out, the people attack you. Every time you speak, the people attack you. Yet here you are gallivanting around with your new girlfriend, and you left us at home.
Well, nursing 9 kids or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Wait till Tuesday night when he's fumbling all over himself because he's one of the worst speakers off the cuff, off the top of his head in the history of history. And, they don't script that Tuesday night show. And so he's screwed. This is not going to be some powder puff, interview with our morning team where you get the questions in advance. This is going to be real TV live, and he's going to screw it up, and it's going to be awesome. I can't wait for that. I cannot wait.
Brian's back. He says, what are y'all talking about? Like, y'all really want someone young? We're literally going back to the Chad Morris era. Chad Morris wasn't young, Bryant. What you're looking for is somebody that.
Brian, do you know anything about this program?
This is absolutely the dumbest text he sent us. Give Bobby P the reins and let him cook.
Okay.
Brian, what I think you fail to understand is that good coaches don't work for Bobby Petrino. What you're getting is 35 points a game. You're going to give up 45, but you get your 35, and I hope that's what you're up for.
Yeah.
You need this whole program needs an overhaul. And it needs to be done from the studs all the way up. Arkansas's behind, and I think that is shown over time. The gap has gotten wider and wider and wider since the NIL period started. And it starts at the top with the guy in the head office, which is Hunter Yurachek. Their unwillingness to sort of embrace this and just sort of ride on the edge of the road and go crazy has been their downfall.
Why can't we?
I'm just saying you got to get somebody in there that knows what they're doing.
Why can't we get the AD that bit that guy's nose? That guy to be the AD.
I don't know if that's the level of crazy
Beyond
that we're looking
beef?
for. Yeah, I don't think that's.
Oh, that'd be fun. I root for fun. That's what I'm rooting for. We are the show for fun. We're rooting for fun.
Yeah. I'm just here for. Look. One thing I've always told you is they're never boring. Arkansas is never boring. Good, bad, ugly, the whole thing. They are never dull. But it's getting to a point where it's like watching someone spin into insanity, because we're just doing the same thing over and over and over again.
Right.
Somebody has to be the adult in the room.
Here's the other thing about this: like they could win 1, maybe 2 of these last 3 ball games, and then what do you do? What happens then?
They're not winning 2. They're not winning 2 out of 3.
I mean, they could. They could.
But we've talked ourselves into this. You remember when Ty came on our show? I think we're going to outright beat Notre Dame. Wah, wah. I mean, we talk ourselves into this because people think the Arkansas name across the chest means something outside of the state of Arkansas. It does not. LSU's a better football team, even with Frisco Joe as their head coach. It doesn't matter. They have more talent. Arkansas is going to have to go down and play really, really well to beat them. You're going to get Texas a week off of Georgia. You want Texas to beat Georgia if you're an Arkansas fan. So you catch them kind of napping. They get whooped down in Georgia. They're going to be pissed when you roll in there. And then you're going to get Eli, and we know what Eli does.
No. I don't know. I still think it's possible. I think it's possible. I know the defense is awful, but Bobby
doesn't recruit defensive players.
Here's one of the.
Did y'all learn nothing?
Here's one of the great, and I don't think he should get the job, but I'm just saying, what I'm saying is possible. I think they could win one of these last 3, and then what do you do, or 2?
He's still no, absolutely not,
dude. There is going to be a groundswell if he wins one of these games because they haven't won in so long. People forgot what it's like, and it's going to be an overreaction to one win, and people are going to be wanting to hand him They want to hand him everything. They want to hand him the firstborn. He want everything. Whatever he wants, just give it to him. This is how this works. When you win, you feel like you're never going to lose again. And when you lose, you feel like you're never going to win again. And if they get one win in the next 3 weeks, people are going to they're going to lose their mind about it. They are. They're already losing their mind now, and they haven't won in 7 weeks, for crying out loud.
No, they haven't. Hacker points out that but Notre Dame is the only game Arkansas really lost.
Oh, yeah, because of the refs, right, of course. That's a great attitude to have. You know, crap like that, honest to God, crap like that is why you are where you are. That's your culture. We didn't get beat. It's someone else's fault. That's your culture. That's your problem right there. When you talk about blowing it up from the ground up, you've got to eliminate that mindset of, well, we didn't lose. The refs screwed us. No, you lost. You didn't score enough points. You didn't overcome the adversity on the field. That is your culture at Arkansas right now, is we can't lose. It's someone else's fault when we lose. It's not us. We're good. We're great. And it starts with the team, and it goes to the administration and the propaganda arm, and it trickles down to a few of the fans who are still buying this nonsense.
Yeah.
And that is your culture right there. I mean, Hacker says that in jest, but that is actually the culture of Razorback athletics.
It's the mindset of a very noisy few that, again, and I don't mean to pick on Rick, but when you're in the post game touting how many yards they had in a 56-13 loss, you're in the wrong spot. You got hammered, man, and you got to get, and it's not the first time he's done it. But to gush over people he leads the nation in total yards. Yeah, but they're 2-7.
Right.
It doesn't mean anything. They're empty yards.
The people are tired of that. They want wins.
Yeah, wins are what matter. Look, you can have the worst offense in the country. If you win a ball game, that's all that matters. Vanderbilt doesn't win pretty. They do. They pull a lot of things out of their backside to win games. But you know who's 8-2? Them.
Right. Well, that doesn't count because they're Vanderbilt. That's a
Vanderbilt.
fluke. Flash of the pan, fluke, all that.
And they're not a better program than the teams below them.
Et cetera. Yeah. All right. This is Ruscin and Zach here on ESPN Arkansas. The Hit That Line Now app brought to you by Taco Bell. When you satisfy your daytime's cravings at Taco Bell. Taco Bell, there you go. The Taco Bell bringing you Hit That Line Now app. All right, we'll come back here with more stuff for you, including the very latest on the possibility of the ex-Walmart CEO becoming athletic director, which would be kind of fun. It'll be well after the hire's made, but, why not? He can't do worse, could he? We'll be right back. Stay where you are.
This is Lykyra Banks in the 4029 newsroom. It's the 4029 in Arkansas CW Turkey Drive Day. We're live in Rogers and Fort Smith, bringing you stories of our community coming together to make sure no one goes hungry this holiday season. If you can't make it out, you can also donate online, 4029tv.com. In breaking news, 2 people were shot and killed near Eureka Springs Friday. The victims have been identified as Joy Wilmuth and Robert Wilmuth. Arkansas State Police are investigating. Andrew McGann, the man charged with double murder at Devil's Den State Park in July, appeared in court this morning. The judge set a court date for January 15th, 2026. In your economic news, Walmart CEO Doug McMillon is set to retire at the end of January. And the first round of high school playoffs start tonight, and the forecast is looking great. We have your Friday Frenzy highlights and your get-ready weather forecast tonight on 4029 News. I'm Lykyra Banks, live, local, late breaking.
Congratulations, you're officially part of the Crane Cash Winner's Circle. Feels good to celebrate those huge savings and all that extra Crane cash for your trade, doesn't it? With Crane, it's easy to feel like a champion.
That's because we'll beat any competitor's price. That's right. Bring us anyone else's deal and we'll beat it. Now that's winning. That's the Crane Team.
Find your winning deal at craneteam.com.
Hey gang, Blake Young here with Wood Power Sports. Currently, we are overstocked on select Polaris, Honda, Kawasaki, and Can-Am product. If you're in the market for a new side-by-side, ATV, or motorcycle, come see us soon. We're about to blow these out, and I can promise you they won't last long. Also, these products are high-demand products, not your typical on-sale stuff that no one wants. Our deals won't be beat, and your buying experience will be unmatched. We look forward to serving you. Wood Power Sports, solid name you can trust.
Your home and auto are some of your largest assets to protect. Take the time to make sure you have the best protection for them with Biddle Armstrong Insurance. Biddle Armstrong Insurance is a leading independent insurance agency in Fayetteville, serving all of Northwest Arkansas. Biddle Armstrong shops your home, auto, and all lines of personal insurance with many of the leading insurance companies in the nation. They work to provide you with appropriate coverages, competitive rates, and excellent local customer service. Call Biddle Armstrong today, 443-0808.
Hey, Hog Country, does your lawn need a little TLC? Now's the time to sign up with Lawn Pride of Northwest Arkansas and lock in the best deal on your 2026 lawn care plans before prices go up. Their local team knows Ozark soils inside and out, providing expert weed control, fertilization, aeration to keep your yard completely healthy all year long. Be the envy of your neighborhood when that spring green hits. Call 479-241-2180 or visit lawnpride.com/Northwest Arkansas today.
Hey guys, it's No Shave November, and the Arkansas Prostate Cancer Foundation wants you to grow for a reason. Skip a razor, grow your beard, and help raise awareness and funds for prostate cancer, a disease that affects 1 in 8 men right here in Arkansas. Every beard tells a story, and every dollar raised helps provide free screenings, education, and support for Arkansas men. Join the movement, post your pics with hashtag NoShaveAPCF, and sign up today at arprostatecancer.org. That's arprostatecancer.org. Grow it for good.
Here's NASCAR Hall of Famer Mark Martin. As a race car driver for 40 years, I survived a lot of crashes. Not everyone can run into a wall at 200 miles an hour and walk away. Without a seatbelt, I wouldn't be alive today. Now I'm retired, back home in Arkansas driving my pickup. I'm shocked how many people aren't wearing seatbelts. Why risk your life when it only takes 2 seconds to buckle up? Take it from number 6. Buckle up, Arkansas.
A message from the Arkansas State Police Highway Safety Office.
Individuals and businesses with tax problems, listen carefully. If you owe over $10,000 in back taxes or have unfiled tax returns, U.S. Tax Shield can help you take back control. The IRS can seize your bank accots, garnish your paycheck, close your business, and file criminal charges. Our team of tax attorneys can stop collections and get you protected. U.S. Tax Shield offers a price protection guaranteed quote to get you protected today. U.S. Tax Shield is A+ rated with the BBB, so call 800-494-6139. U.S. Tax Shield, 800-494-6139.
Rally House, shop every team in town. College and pro, come on, it's time to go.
If you haven't shopped Rally House for your Razorback gear yet, what are you waiting for? They have the best assortment of Razorback merchandise you can find. They have 2 locations in Fayetteville as well as locations in Fort Smith, Rogers, Conway. Also check them out anytime at rallyhouse.com, where they have over 14,000 styles to shop everything Razorback.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville. This is ESPN Arkansas. Broadcasting from the Crane Automotive Team Studio, the most honest show in the history of Arkansas Talk Radio.
Baby, you are so talented, and they are so dumb.
Derek Ruskin.
It's a big club, and you ain't in it. You and I are not in the big club.
Zach Arns.
Notre Dame Armada.
And Denver Bill.
This one's for John.
Setting the standard for talk radio in the state of Arkansas.
The problem we're trying to solve is that there are rich teams and there are poor teams. Then there's 50 feet of crap. And then there's us.
This is Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
Sometimes when you win, you really lose. And sometimes when you lose, you really win. And sometimes when you win or lose, you actually tie.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruskin and Zach.
It's not that I'm lazy. It's that I just don't care.
Starts right now.
Football Friday here on Ruskin and Zach, brought to you by Cassano's Pizza. Oh, man, what a show we have for you.
We do?
What a show, yes.
Okay.
So we've got all the football covered on this Football Friday. We've got Brad Caldwell on the 5 o'clock hour from the Arkansas Sports Network because the high school playoffs start tonight, and we will break down as many of those games as time will allow. And then there is actual college football taking place tomorrow, and I'm, of course, talking about the Battle of the Ravine.
98
tomorrow.
Battle of the Ravine.
The 98th edition of the Battle of the Ravine. And we're going to talk to Rex Nelson around 4:30 today and talk about
we're not going to talk to him about that. We're going to talk to him about omelets. And, and I've already prepped him on my stance, and I am convinced that Rex is with me on this, that omelets are simply an egg stew.
I have a portion of the game notes here for the Battle of the Ravine. 1 o'clock tomorrow on YouTube to watch the OBU Henderson game, which it's funny. Like the last 8 or 9 games have been one-score games. The one game that wasn't a one-score game is the one I chose to attend in 2018. 38-10 OBU won that day. Anyway,
well done.
Yeah,
well done.
I really know how to pick them, don't I?
Yeah.
I saw that, and heretofore he will be. Well, we were wondering last night. Is compiler or calling someone the Timu version of something the worst insult that you can have? And I'll
I think
explain why that
context,
came up in a minute.
as we all know, context matters.
Well, of course it does, yes.
Yeah, of course it does. If we're talking about like records, I think compiler is the bigger.
Okay. All right.
But if you're comparing, if you call LeBron the Temu version of Jordan, that stings a little bit.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right.
I think Temu is more personal. It's like to the person. I think compiler's to your situation.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. Anyway, I was talking about this because the man I will refer to from now till the end of time as Temu Ryan Seacrest was in the news yesterday because he was upset about something Tom Bergeron said on the 20th anniversary of Dancing with the Stars, which he didn't
Like
say
America's
anything.
Funniest Home Video, Tom Bergeron?
Yeah. Well, he hosted that show until they fired him, and they wanted to get younger, so they fired the old guy, and they fired Aaron Andrews, and they reset the show. And I guess they also wanted hosts that could dance because they got Alfonso Ribeiro and Juliette Huff who can dance.
Who's Juliette Huff?
Would
I know her?
No, you wouldn't know.
Okay.
No.
All right, that's fair.
Well, she's never been in Playboy. You wouldn't know her. So
No,
Well,
but she,
that's not very
no,
nice.
but she was on the show. She was one of the dancers.
That's right. Yes, she was.
Yeah, okay. As I'm speaking for men, I've never watched Dancing with the Stars.
Oh, for men, right?
Yes.
Because a man can't watch Dancing with the Stars.
That's correct.
Okay,
yes.
all right. Good. Good.
I'm getting in Coach O frame of mind. I'm really starting to dial in here.
Brian from Atkins calls us the Temu version of halftime. Thank you, Brian.
Brian's pissed because he's boron and not taking his text seriously. He's pissed.
He went all caps on us. He's very
he
upset.
did. Yeah, yelled at us.
He's very passionate about Bobby Petrino. I don't know why, but he is very passionate about Bobby Petrino getting the job here. So that would be something. Hey, if you want to lose and be boring, you could go with him. That's what you need to do. All right. Somebody sent us the guy's name and phone number.
yeah. They sent us the retiring Walmart's executive.
No. That's a different guy.
Oh,
That's the guy that bit the guy's nose off.
That's the guy that bit the guy's nose off. Yeah, that's not. Yeah, we're not doing that.
That'd be something, man. Oh, Lordy. Yeah. So again, there's a lot of sports going on here with
Roger and Danville calling Bryant a Petrino sycophant. Okay, listen. We're using big words here.
Yeah, calm it down.
And I don't recommend it.
Dial it down.
Yeah, because now we've got people trying to go to the internet. They don't know how to spell sycophant.
Yeah, you didn't spell it right, Roger.
Yeah, you didn't spell it right. I know how it's spelled. I know the meaning of the word. I just don't think that we should put our listeners. We don't need to put that kind of pressure on our listeners.
Right. There you go. Okay. All right. So anyway, scores and keys, of course, to any of the games. 877-377-6963. God bless you if you're in Fayetteville tonight.
What happened?
Because at basically the same time, you have Arkansas and Southern.
Oh, God.
Then you have the soccer NCAA tournament match with Dartmouth.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have Fayetteville High hosting a playoff game against Pulaski Academy, all within about a mile of each other.
A mile? How about like 200 yards?
T-speed of journey, man.
Yeah, good luck to you.
T-speed of journey. Oh,
yeah, and trust me, Fayetteville ain't going to help you park. So good luck. They'll boot you in a second.
Yeah.
So
that's all
best
going
of luck
on.
To you.
Yeah, it's man, I wouldn't want to be in that mess. Oh, Lordy mercy. Yeah. So
dirty drawers, that's not very nice. That's not very nice at all. It's
very funny.
Nice. It's funny, but it's not nice.
It's funny, yeah. They're picking on other people now. They can't pick on us because we don't respond.
Yeah.
They're picking on other people. That's interesting. It's an interesting strategy. All right. So what do we got tomorrow? This interim game. Does anybody like it? It's so crummy that who cares? Like, you know what I mean? Like, again, I was talking about yesterday.
Hang on, back up. As a fan, you care because your team's playing. Does it mean anything in the big picture? Yes, you do. Does it mean anything in the big picture? Absolutely not, because 50% of each of those rosters isn't going to be there next year. Coaching staffs probably aren't going to be there next year, but we're putting the laundry on and we're going to go out and we're going to play. You want your team to win. Tiger Stadium will Tiger Bay can back me up on this. 20, 30,000 people are going to show up. And
it's a day game.
And they're going to play an intercollegiate sporting event.
Yeah.
Does it mean, is it going to move the needle? No. That's why you're in the 11:45 slot on SEC Network.
It's just such a bummer that these are like going into the year. These 3 games, you were looking at the end of the schedule, and you're like, man, that's a hell of a November right there. Those are 3, intriguing matchups. And, if the team's good, maybe they got a shot in one of those. And now you're just like, I mean, they could win, but there's no bowl game. And, who's going to be the coach? It seems to be like front of mind rather than the football game. It just stinks because we wait all year for these 12 Saturdays, and now 3 of them really don't kind of matter all that much. You know what I mean? And it sucks.
No, but your team is going to trot out there. You still want to win the game. You may get a great game. It just, in the big picture, and I think we've become so focused on the 12 teams that make the playoffs, it leaves 124 teams and maybe some great games that we just miss. And somebody goes 9-3, well, your season sucked. No, it didn't. You went 9-3. That's a good year. But because we've de-emphasized bowl games, it doesn't matter. It's the college football playoff or bust. And
right.
Teams... And I'll use let me think here. Give me an example that isn't Arkansas. I'll use Florida as an example. Florida has been irrelevant in the college football landscape for a decade. They haven't made the playoff. They haven't even been close to the playoff, but yet they feel as though they should be in the playoff every year. I don't know if that's right or wrong, but you can still have a good year and not make the college football playoff. You can go 9-4 and everybody celebrates and everything's great. You can go 10-2 and not make the playoff and still have a good year, unless you're Alabama, apparently. But we've become so hyper-focused on if you don't make the college football playoff, you're no good. I think we're doing a detriment to the rest of the teams that are playing football. You may get a great game tomorrow. If it's 35-31 and Arkansas wins a game, everybody's going to be happy. You won a football game. Just saying.
And they're going to want to hire the guy that's in charge right now. It's all going to turn around.
But look again. We're wishing into existence that Bobby Petrino's getting the job. He's not getting the job unless everybody else says no, and he's the last man standing. He's not getting the job.
That's why it's still a possibility because I think there's a lot of people that have or are going to say
Derek, no. They would have given it to him already. They would have given it to him during the
bye week.
About
that. I don't know.
But if he was the guy, they would have given it to him during the bye week. Man, remove the interim tag. Here we go. You've got to do your recruiting. I mean, they're trying to recruit people, and the people on the staff aren't going to be there. So if they were going to do it, if Petrino was the guy, and I think he had a 4-game audition, and he went, 0-4?
Well, he really won one of those games, and the ref screwed him, Zach, as you well know.
If Petrino was the guy, and I think he had a 4-game audition, not a 7-game audition. Now we're just playing out the string. If he was the guy, they would have given him the job already. Because you've got to get the recruiting thing going. You can't just go buy players out of the portal. They did that. They passed on every decent recruit in the state of Arkansas and decided to go into the portal, and that has gotten them nowhere. If he was the guy, they would have done it. So it's not him.
Yeah, that's right. All right, what do I want to do here? Let me read Chris's text. We've heard from Tiger Bait before we know what he's going to do. Chris from Harrison, wasn't there a court ruling or legislation limiting what each team could spend on its roster? Was that not a thing? Is it not supposed to level the playing field? Is it not in effect? Chris, here's what happened. Everything that establishment and the propaganda arm told you about that was not true. All of it. It was not true. Revenue sharing is not leveling the playing field. No one's going to follow these rules to the letter of the law, and none of that was all nonsense. It's all nonsense. And if it takes you 4 years to spend $40 million on your roster, by then everybody else is going to be spending 80. So that's the reality of the situation. But all these rules that they put in, and nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Help me here. Help me. Why is it so hard to understand that? Arkansas got $21 million in revenue sharing. So did everybody else.
Right, yeah.
You're in the same spot, but you got $20 million, and so did Alabama, so did Auburn, so did Florida, so did Notre Dame, Michigan, Ohio State. They all got the same amount.
Because it was sold to these people falsely.
That this was going to level it?
No. What was sold to these people falsely by Hunter Yurachek and his propaganda arm in the media was that, well, that's it. Everybody's going to spend 20, and then everything else, you're not going to get $60 million to go to a car wash and wave. Like it's going to be legitimate. It's not legitimate. It's the same as it was the last couple of years.
But what you're inferring is that there's a salary cap, which I don't think was ever discussed. what everybody got was the bump in $20 million in addition to what they'd already raised. So Ohio State, who spent $33 million on the roster last year, may have $53 million.
The disconnect was people believed, because they were kind of told, no, we're all getting the same. That's how it's going to be.
Yeah,
and it was never going to be that, but they were told that, and so they believed it because it came from credible sources, athletic directors and key people in the press that were talking about this as if it were going to be the way it is, and it's not the way it is. And it never was going to be that way. But people believed it, and so then you've got people like Chris, not picking on Chris, but, there's a lot of people that are like, well, wait a minute, I was told one thing, and this is totally different. Yeah, you were told the wrong thing. That's the problem.
Well, they also were kind of mealy-mouthed about it and tried to pose it as though this was going to be the bump that was going to level the playing field.
Right.
And, you handed Ohio State $20 million on top of what they already had. You handed Michigan $20 million on top of what they already had. So you're still the same distance behind, but you've at least got some funding now. It should have brought them back into the game. They should have been able to compete for the higher-end players. And this goes into a much larger discussion, which is if the spine of your recruiting class are kids from Arkansas, you can go chase the high-end kids out of Florida with money and with an opportunity. But since you refuse to recruit kids in the state of Arkansas and use them as the basis of your recruiting class, you wouldn't have to pay them as much. You're going to have to pay them, but you wouldn't have to pay them as much because they're hometown kids and they can see, the parents can go see them. You've completely screwed this up. You're now trying to outbid everybody else in the state of Florida for the top talent, and you don't have the money.
And you're never going to win that. No.
If you've got 10 to 15 kids out of the state of Arkansas every single year that can play, contribute. I'm not talking about stars. I'm talking about contributors.
Right.
All you have to do is go get 10 guys outside of the state of Arkansas, and you can pay for those guys.
Let me just boil it down to this, okay? Let me boil it down to this. You need to be very cautious of people that tell you, I know everything, and everybody else doesn't know anything what they're talking about. Because these are generally people who have been placed in a position to mislead you. That's generally what you can expect there. And that's exactly what happened here. I know what's going on. All these other people don't know what they're talking about. And how's that reality working out? Well, the one we were talking about is still here, and the one you're talking about is still a fantasy for, college athletics and whatnot. And, it's the same people, Sam was out there multiple times saying we got a good football team. Man, if you believe that, I feel bad for you too. Because, they are not. They are not a good football team. Good football teams don't lose 7 in a row. I don't care what the one-score record is. You don't lose 7 in a row if you're a good football team. This doesn't happen. All right? And that's what happened, and that's where we are right now. So, anyway. But, yeah, most people thought all you would spend is what you got, and that is not exactly what happened.
Not even close to true.
So there's 2 things where Arkansas has screwed this thing up. One was when NIL happened, they waited for the courts to throw it out. They never did. 2, massive amounts of inaction when the rev share started because they thought, well, everyone will stop there and then we won't have to raise a bunch of extra money. So they were wrong twice on this era. They were 0 for 2 in this NIL era because they sat on their hands both times and well, someone else will fix this. And there you go. All right. We'll be back here in a minute. It's 16 after the hour on Football Friday, brought to you by Cassano's Pizza, 877-377-6963. Mock Legal Solutions is in Oklahoma and in Arkansas, helping you out. Family law, insurance. They'll get you the rec check you're looking for, the insurance check. And they understand you're regular people, just like they are. Mock Legal Solutions, Jackie Mock, her team. And you can't get these $5,000 retainers, and, Robert Shapiro's not walking through that door. That's okay. They offer flat fees, low down payments, and payment plans. Find out more at mocklegalsolutions.com. mocklegalsolutions.com.
This is Ruscin and Zach.
I get on that fancy bus they meet us with, and my damn belt exploded.
ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Hey, Hey, Hog fans, this is Elizabeth.
This is Robert. And this is Matt, and we're at the Stadium Shop on Razorback. Folks, it's the most wonderful time of the year.
No, it's not Christmas yet.
No, Mom, he's referring to football season.
Oh, speaking of football, guess what we just got in?
Season tickets? Sideline passes?
Well, close. We just started receiving the Nike sideline apparel like hats and polos.
Yeah, but did we get jerseys? Yeah, we got both kinds, cardinal and white.
We also have youth and adult sizes.
That's great. People have been asking for that for quite some time now. Matt, by the way, I did some research, and there's no shot for going viral. Oh, Lord. Mom, he's a goner.
Anyway, besides Nike, we also have Champion, Cutter & Buck, Tommy Bahama, and many other brands.
All at the largest Razorback store south of the North Pole, which is 989 South Razorback Road, next to Baumwalker Stadium. Matt, you tell them all about them interweb-based brands. He means the website, which is shoponrazorback.com.
Or give us a call at 479-STADIUM. That's 479-782-3486.
Folks, it does not get more Razorback than us.
Go Hogs!
This is Ruskin and Zach.
Hey, it's Zach from the Ruskin and Zach Show, and the battle for the boot is here. Arkansas and LSU. And, of course, the best place to watch every snap is with ESPN Arkansas at Twin Peaks and Rogers. Grab a round of 29-degree draft brews, crush some scratch-made favorites, and lock in on wall-to-wall TVs with the best views in sport. From kickoff to the final whistle, we'll be there. Make your game plan. Twin Peaks and Rogers, your ultimate sports love. It's the battle for the boot. Arkansas and LSU. Don't miss it.
How could I possibly be expected to handle work on a day like this? Take a day off and check out the certified pre-owned rides at Rath Auto Resources. Just bring in your old car and upgrade to the road-ready certified pre-owned vehicle of your choice and get state sales tax paid. So choice. I highly recommend picking one up. Life moves pretty fast, so stop and look around at Rath Auto Resources, 4515 Towson Avenue, Fort Smith, rathautoportsmith.com. You're still here? The ad's over.
Hey, Razorback fans, gearing up for game day? Let Rudy's Country Store Barbecue in Fayetteville handle the food so you can focus on the fun. Rudy's group meals are perfect for tailgates, game day parties, and any hog wild get-together with your choice of 3 Oaks smoked meats, 3 signature sides, and all the fixins. They'll even throw in the tablecloth. Just order online at rudys.com or give them a call. With just 24 hours notice, Rudy's takes the stress out of last-minute plans. That's real Texas barbecue, the Rudy's way.
Are you a realtor looking for the right team to grow your career? Join the Lindbergh Real Estate Group, the #1 real estate team in Arkansas. Lindbergh provides you with everything you need to succeed. Access to a database of over 80,000 leads, full training and support, professional marketing and social media content, all handled for you. Plus health insurance, a stock purchase plan, and revenue share opportunities. If you're ready to grow your business with the best, apply today at LindberghTeam.com. That's LindberghTeam.com. where realtors go to win.
Does this sound like you? Where every step or reach is a reminder of what hurts and a reminder of what you're not able to do. Hey, Tommy Kraft here for QC Kinetics. I've got good news for you because relief is closer than you think, and it doesn't have to come from a scalpel. At QC Kinetics, we tap into your body's own regenerative power using natural healing factors that help restore and repair damaged tissue. No surgery, no pills, no long recovery. Imagine swinging that golf club again, hiking that trail, dancing in the kitchen to your favorite tune. That's the freedom of QC Kinetics. It's helping people rediscover every day what they can do. And this Veterans Day, QC Kinetics is giving back to our heroes. Veterans get $500 off their treatment, and for every non-veteran who starts care, QC Kinetics will donate $500 to the Wounded Warriors Project. Call 479-999-1234. That's 479-999-1234. 479-999-1234 for QC Kinetics. APAC Arcola and Standard Materials Group has immediate openings in the Northwest Arkansas area. If you're a licensed CDL driver, heavy equipment operator, electrician, diesel mechanic, have paving or concrete labor experience, or experience in a quarry, apply today at jobs.crh.com. APAC offers top pay, a sign-on bonus, benefits including insurance, retirement, and profit sharing. Apply online today at jobs.crh.com. APAC Arcola and Standard Materials Group is an equal opportunity employer.
There's something special about life here in Northwest Arkansas. The trails, the parks, the people. It's why we love calling this place home. At Buffington Homes, we're here to help you build yours. A home that fits your family, your style, and your life right here in Northwest Arkansas. Tour our model homes across 5 communities and see what building your next home could look and feel like. Visit BuffingtonHomesAR.com or stop by a model home to start building a home and a life you'll love.
They say you can't have it all, but with Taco Bell's $5, $7, or $9 Lux Cravings boxes, you can have all you want. So, will you choose the eternally beloved $5 box, the extra elegance in the $7 box, or will you go full fuego with the $9 box? Now with the Flamin' Hot Grilled Cheese Burrito, the only wrong choice is not to choose. So, pick your $5, $7, or $9 Lux Cravings box today, only at Taco Bell. At participating Taco Bell stores for a limited time only while supplies last. Price and participation varies. Drinks excludes freezes. Tax extra.
Superior Fence and Rail, one of the largest fence companies in the country, is here in Northwest Arkansas. Superior Fence and Rail can custom chain link, wood, or vinyl fencing. Superior Fence can custom install ornamental iron fencing with powered automatic gates with access control. 12 months, same as cash financing, is available. And Superior Fence and Rail warranties all of their work. Superior Fence and Rail, 479-439-1096. 479-439-1096. Or go online to superiorfenceandrail.com.
ESPN 99.5. The Hit That Line Now app is ready for you to download from the Apple and Google Play stores. Sponsored by Taco Bell. Live Moss. Please don't take these guys literally or seriously. Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
Your news is brought to you by the Good Chair because I didn't have anywhere to sit. You get the Good Chair exclusively at the Stadium Shop. Stop by and tell our good friend Robert Harold Mann that Joe Bonamassa sucks and you want to be seated in the Good Chair. We've got hoops tonight live from Fayetteville.
Arkansas, you make the Final Four. And in wacky uniforms with the big horns. And did I hear you say you were playing a game today with a home crowd yelling, "Woo, big Stewie"?
Oh, the ever-dangerous Samford Bulldogs are in town tonight. They're 2-1 coming off a scintillating 93-90 overtime win over Texas Southern. Bet Saracen says Arkansas is a 25.5-point favorite, something like that. Basketball Power Index says mighty Samford has a 5% chance to win the game. Tip time 7 p.m. We're on the air at 6:30 with the Courtside Show. Football team on their way to LSU. LSU's lost 3 straight, and they're 5.5-point favorites over a team that's lost 7 straight. Football Power Index says LSU has a 63% chance to win the game. Kickoff scheduled for the much-coveted 11:45 slot on SEC Network. We'll get you started with Arkansas Game Day at 6 a.m. I will be at Twin Peaks for the official ESPN Arkansas watch party, which I assure you will be far more interesting than the football game. The answer is never Darren McFadden, and if anybody says it, we watch Bluey. And I know how to work the thing.
Yeah.
I know how to work the little iPad there. Hog Reaction.
And they got all the ESPNs there.
Yes, they do.
Don't have to worry about
and
that.
I will not let you watch any of them.
Okay. All right. If you answer Darren McFadden.
That is correct. Right. Your Ruscin and Zach Expos brought to you by Mach 1 Motorsports. Building the best place to get your ride in the Ozarks. Call Casey today. 633-8443, or you go visit them, 1711 West Hudson Road in Rogers. If you finished dead last in a pie-eating contest, did you really lose? 85% of you said no. I want to talk to the 15% that think you did. Man, get some joy in your life. Should we have teleportation by now? 79.5% of you say yes. And after playing 3 games in 4 days, my daughter described her 9th grade basketball season as a grind. Are today's kids soft? 91% of you say yes. Those are your Ruscin and Zach Expos brought to you by Mach 1 Motorsports. Large inventory of new Indian and Triumph motorcycles, used bikes as well, parts, service, and gear. BMW and Ducati brands coming soon. 1711 West Hudson Road in Rogers. Give them a call, 479-633-8443.
Melvin's on the Lewis Automotive Group hotline.
Melvin.
Hi, Melvin.
No, y'all beating a good drum today. I appreciate you. Why isn't there enough Arkansas, let's call them athletes? Maybe the position they play today is not the position they need to play in college, but how come there's not enough athletes to fill out the roster of these Razorbacks? When I say that, everybody knows the quarterback can play safety or tight end. rover. They get moved around. Running back sure can be a linebacker. Am I making sense?
Yes.
A receiver who can't catch very good could be a quarterback. You can't tell me that there's not enough athletes in Arkansas to help fill that team out.
To fill the roster out, sure, but you're never going to have 25 guys that could play Division I football sign every year. It's just not going to happen with the population.
I got you. No, I agree with that, but you can't say that there's not 25 athletes that couldn't help that 101 man roster team either, though, right?
What's interesting to me is that in the top 10, I think they're all going to P4 places. Like there's not any in there that's going to Illinois State or one of these they're not going FCS. Like they're in the top 10. I think they're all going to a P4 program. Some of them are going to Arkansas. We need to be fair about that, but not all 10. Yeah.
One of them is. Yeah. One of the top 10 is going to Arkansas.
I got another question. Can I ask real quick?
Go ahead.
Don't y'all do high school playoff football games?
Yes, we are tonight. Yes.
Don't y'all want those? Sorry, you got one tonight?
Well, yeah, we'll be there.
I said you got a high school playoff game tonight.
Yes, sir. We both do.
Okay. You can't tell me there's not a kid on that field that doesn't deserve to be a Razorback. Would you agree with that or no?
I mean, that doesn't deserve it, sure, but there's also there's a reality component here that they're never going to just hand it out because of where you're what zip code or what area code's on your phone number. Like they're not going to do that. What I think Zach and I have been curious about is why are these guys who are good enough to play at places like Oklahoma or Notre Dame or wherever, and it's not even a thought. They don't even pursue them. They don't even waste postage on a postcard to say, hey, you want to come here? That's what we can't figure out, right?
There are 26 players in the state of Arkansas that are ranked 3 stars or higher. 26 players. That's an entire recruiting class, and they're all D1 guys. This goes back, and this started with Chad Morris, who exclusively recruited the state of Texas because that's where his roots are. Bielema did a decent job, I think, recruiting the state of Arkansas, but it goes back to the Chad Morris era where Arkansas disconnected from the state's high school coaches. When you've got a guy, there's nobody on that Arkansas staff right now that can call up a coach in pick a school, Paragould, and say, hey, we want to talk to your guy. They're not calling the University of Arkansas saying, hey, we got a guy, because you have no relationships. You don't know who to call. I was just looking through the top 26. I mean, every one of those guys is a D1 guy that could help you. I'm not saying that they are elite level guys, but it goes back to my point where if you can get 10 or 15 of them that are good enough football players for P4 level football, it provides the spine or the backbone or the foundation of your recruiting class, and that would afford you the opportunity to go out and pay maybe a little bit over market value for some of the superstars that you seek. Arkansas wants it all today. They want all the superstars to come today, and they have no cachet behind them or lineage behind them to say, well, we can do X, Y, Z for you. You got to start winning some football games, and then the players they become attracted to what you're doing.
But until then, because you need players to win football games. So until then, you have to have a crystal clear vision and an idea. It's a different sport, but it's kind of the similar situation. Softball was losing forever here. And then out of nowhere, Courtney Deifel comes in and has a vision and gets players, and now they are perennially in the mix in the NCAA softball tournament. They had the players and then got the winning. How did they get the players initially? We have to have a vision. You have to have a vision. If you're going to make a tradition out of nothing, which is basically what they did at softball, there was no tradition. Been in business since '97. Very little, if anything, any tradition at all there. You've got to have a crystallized vision of how it's going to go, and then you got to be able to sell it. And that's what the next guy has to do with the football program. Is you've got to get the players here to get the wins. And to do that, you've got to be, you've got to have a just laser focused vision of how this is going to go. That's what you're selling. That's what you have to sell. Facilities, SEC, playing time, all that stuff is all the same. But the difference is you got to be able. You got to turn into a preacher a little bit here. You got to sell it. You got to sell some.
But what are you selling? I mean, right now, what can they possibly sell?
Well, that's what the new guy. He's got to have that vision. What is he going to try to do here? Is making the playoff every couple of years, is that feasible? I mean, given their schedule, it is. Now you got to win those games. Obviously, I understand that. But I mean, it's in front of you. You're not going to be left out if you win 9 games because you're in the SEC. They're not going to be left out of anything. But how do you get from A to B? That's the deal. That's what you're selling. I mean, but coaches do this occasionally where there is nothing going on, and then all of a sudden, other than a truckload of cash, the McGuire guy at Texas Tech they found something. I mean, he's sold something besides the money to get a.
He told us the Liberty Bowl loss to Arkansas last year.
Yeah,
We can do better than this.
That's right. Yeah. See. So that's what you got to do. You got to be able to connect on what you see is going to happen here, and it's got to be crystal clear. You can't just say, well, maybe we'll win a few here and there. That's not going to work.
That's not going to work.
It's got to be perfectly laser focused. This is what I'm going to do, and here's how we're going to do it, and here's how you fit in. Like, remember when Musselman was here? And
yes.
And they had all that data. I'm like, here's how you get to the NBA. We've done the research. We've seen, a million games in our time. We've put your stats in. Here's how you get there. And here's how we're going to get you there. Again, not much to sell on here. Other than that, man, it worked out. I mean, they went to a couple Elite Eights. I mean, the program rose from where it was when he took over.
He elevated the program. Yes,
right.
he did.
That's right. So
basketball's a little easier to fix than football.
It is. It is.
4 or 5 guys can change the trajectory of your program. In football, you need 40 guys.
You need a lot, and you need to do it, probably a couple years over. But the main thing you need is someone who has that singular drive at the top of the organization. It's like, here's where we're going, and here's how we're going to get there. And they haven't had that in God knows how long.
No, they haven't.
Not in. And I'm not talking about Hunter. Obviously they need to blow him out too. But I'm talking for football, like any of these other programs I mentioned. Here's where we are. Here's where we're going. Here's how we're getting there.
Mm-hmm.
And if you that's where you start.
The Grouch asks, how do you get guys? The answer is actually much more simple than you think. In football, and I've seen this up close and personal with football and basketball to a certain extent, it's, can you get me to the league? Mm-hmm. Show me how you're going to get me to the league, and give me good coaching. Those 3 things can turn a program on its ear. Right now, Arkansas has none of that.
Right.
Can you get me to the league? Who's the cornerstone guy that Arkansas can point to and go, that's our guy in the league?
Right.
I mean, they don't have it. Then you've got coaches who've been here on the defensive side, been here 5 weeks. So it's hard to it's hard to push or hard to sell somebody on something when you have nothing to sell. And right now you're just selling the idea and playing time's a big deal. How fast can I see the field? And Arkansas has got plenty of that.
Right.
They can sell playing time.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. And you've got to sell, not just that, because they've been selling playing time for 30 years here, and they've had varying degrees of success.
Here's a good question: what is Indiana selling? When Cignetti came from JMU, he took a bunch of his guys from JMU to Indiana. Those guys leave after this year. I want to see if this is sustainable for Cignetti.
Fair. Yep.
Flush his guys, those very veteran guys. Arkansas had them the year they went 9-4. Had a bunch of 6th-year guys, 5th-year guys, seen and played a lot of football. What happens when they leave?
But he's a guy that has that. You're never going to see him prop his feet up and not do work. That's a guy who's like, here's where we are, here's where we're going, here's how we're going to get there. He's got some of those traits that I was talking about there. I am curious, like you, to see in the Big Ten where it's only getting more competitive, if he can keep it going when it's as time goes on. How sustainable is this over a long period of time? But man, he's got a lot of those things that you're looking for me in terms of a leader of the entire of the organization.
Jeff from Fort Smith says we need a coach with the it factor. I was not a big believer in that but I've seen some guys in the last couple of years that have come through with kind of that aura.
Yeah.
And it does make a difference if you can wow a recruit with aura and and then have everything line up. With we can do X, Y, and Z for you. You've got a pretty potent package.
Yeah.
Right now, Arkansas they got help wanted signs at every position on the field. 22 starting positions should be up for grabs, and you should be able to look at any recruit and say you can come in and play day one. It's you have an invitation to give it a shot.
Right.
And that's all they want is playing time.
Football Friday here on Ruscin and Zach, brought to you by Cassano's Pizza, 877-377-6963. By the way, it is right now a happy hour at Cassano's Pizza till 7 o'clock. They do that every Monday through Friday with dollar off grabs, wine, and well drinks.
Let me take this over for you.
Mm-hmm.
I was over there on Wednesday night at Cassano's down in Fayetteville. They make this thing called pizza dip.
Oh, yeah.
Have you ever had this?
Yes, I have.
You had this?
Yeah.
I know it's the family hour. Holy hell. You want to talk about changing your life.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like got a pizza. It's got the pizza toppings on top of it.
Yeah.
You can order specific, but it's got cream cheese underneath, and you eat it with Fritos.
Yeah.
How did we not think about
Now,
this?
don't touch that skillet now. Don't touch
Oh,
it.
no, that's very, very hot. It's incredibly hot. However,
I know somebody that learned the hard way on that. Don't do that.
Yeah, this is like change your life type stuff.
Right.
You will sit there going, well, how did I not know about this?
Right.
I must have said that like 5 times. It is unbelievable. It's called pizza dip. Just ask for it.
Yeah.
Trust me.
It's great. It's great. You can get that and watch the games this weekend. $15 domestic buckets all day, every day at Cassano's Pizza. They bring you Football Friday here on Ruscin and Zach. All right. We will return here, and we need a break from all this heavy lifting.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like we got to come up with something else here. So we'll rummage around for that and see what we can come up with here with
FAFO.
Yeah. Well, we'll see.
Okay. Steve from Bentonville says on the pizza dip, tell them to add sausage.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's a good pro tip right there.
An upgrade.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice. I like that. All right. We'll be people helping people. That's what this is here.
That's exactly what it is.
People helping people here. Okay. Cart Pass Social is the place to go. The weather's going to be all right this weekend, but it's going to be bad again. You know how it works here. And Cart Pass Social is Northwest Arkansas's #1 destination for indoor golf. It is time now to plan your Christmas party, a corporate event, or any birthday party. Go to cartpasssocial.com and learn more. You can also contact Nate or Christian for more information. 487-3622 is Cart Pass Social's phone number if you want to get them on the phone. They have basic snacks and beverages for sale, but it's always BYOB. And no golf attire required. Come and relax at Cart Pass Social, Northwest Arkansas's #1 destination for indoor golf. 122 Grant Place, Lowell, across from Atwoods. CartPathSocial.com.
This is Ruscin and Zach.
How do you think the recruit's going to feel if there's a radio show that's just slamming our program?
Thanks for watching us here on ESPN Arkansas. Download the brand new Hit That Line Now app in the Apple and Google Play stores. ESPN Arkansas, more than just radio stations.
Tommy Kraft here. When it came time for new gates and some fence repairs at my home, the Fence Man was my first call. The Fence Man does it all, from large commercial jobs to small residential repairs. Wood privacy fence, vinyl fence, commercial or residential chain link, even custom wrought iron fencing. 479-782-3936. 18 months, same as cash financing with approved credit is now available. If it involves fencing, the Fence Man does it. The Fence Man. He ain't afraid of no work. 479-782-3936.
It's a dandy white perch. Big old slab. C'est bon, sacalé.
One beautiful crappie.
It's a paper mouse. Some serious crappie. Nice speck.
We got crappie.
They might go by different names, but all prefer the same thing. Bobby Garland, America's favorite white perch, slab, sockeye, papermouth, crappie, speck, crappie baits.
I call it dinner.
Go all in on luxury with Taco Bell's $5, $7, and $9 Lux Cravings boxes. There's the $5 box, indulgent. The $7 box, extravagant. And the $9 box, indescribable with the new Steak and Poblano rolled quesadilla. It's Lux. For less. Choose your $5, $7, or $9 Lux Cravings box only at Taco Bell.
Lewis Automotive has been serving Northwest Arkansas for over 75 years and just getting started.
Our knowledgeable sales team is here to find you the perfect vehicle to fit not only your lifestyle, but also your budget.
Our factory-trained service technicians keep your vehicle running at optimal level.
And if you're looking for genuine parts and accessories, our team has exactly what you need.
Relax in our comfortable lounge, and when your car's ready, we'll return it to you spotless.
Thank you for being a part of our story.
Come see us at Lewis Automotive Group, where you're more than a customer, you're family.
Does your Razorback closet need an upgrade? The University of Arkansas Game Day Collection is what you're looking for, only at Roback.com. They've custom designed the best hoodies, polos, and Q-zips for your school. Go check out this and more at Roback.com, and don't forget to use our link for 20% off. Use code RUSH25 at checkout on Roback.com for 20% off your first order. That's RHOBACK.com. 20% off all hoodies, joggers, and more with Rush 25. Roback, where action meets comfort.
Get 20% off on your first order with the code RUSH25.
You don't always win your first bet. That's why MyBookie has you covered. Use our code HOGS, H-O-G-S, and your first bet up to $500 is fully covered. If your pick doesn't hit, you get it right back with our Bet Back bonus. Go to mybookie.ag and use the code HOGS to claim your Bet Back bonus. MyBookie's where bettors win together, because bragging's good, but cashing in is better. And your first bet is fully covered. Use our code HOGS.
Must opt in during the bet to use the Bet Back bonus.
Dad, the driver looks dirty. Ew, yucky, Daddy.
Hey, don't worry, boys. That's what we do best. At My Dreams Mo Wash, we make homes, businesses, and even big industrial spaces shine like new.
So you can clean houses and big buildings?
That's right. Residential, commercial, or industrial. No job's too big or too small. Call My Dreams Mo Wash today at 479-763-5561 or visit mjmowash.com.
My Junior's Mobile Wash. One call cleans it all.
David Bowie got more fame with his #1 hit titled Fame. John Lennon co-wrote and sounded some of the high notes. The last line in the first verse sums it up. Fame puts you there where things are hollow. John 12:43 tells us that many people rejected Jesus because they loved the fame of people more than the praise of God. Is it any wonder you get more fame by rejecting the name of Jesus? I'm Pastor Heath from Woodland. Think about it.
Thanks for watching.
8427.
We're keeping Arkansas beautiful. Want to lend a hand? Don't be afraid to get them dirty. Every day, volunteers around the state are picking up litter, planting trees and wildflowers, recycling, and more. You know what these volunteers need most? Help. Volunteer today at KeepArkansasBeautiful.com. Learn more about all our programs. A message brought to you by the Keep Arkansas Beautiful Commission, this station, and the Arkansas Broadcasters Association.
I'm meteorologist Cole Mackus with your 4029 Get Ready Weather forecast. We didn't get quite as warm as expected today. Had a little bit of cloud cover, but temperatures were still pretty warm for this time of year. And it'll be a warmer night tonight with lows near 60 in northwest Arkansas. And partly cloudy tomorrow with highs a little warmer than today in the upper 70s. And then for Sunday, slightly cooler after a front moves through, but highs will still be in the low 70s. And then we're watching for rain chances to return next week. That's your Get Ready Weather, only on 4029.
ESPN 99.5. We make the headlines. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
There we go. The Ruscin and Zach show has been streamed in 160 countries, 50 states, 2 territories, 1 chain of unincorporated islands. Yesterday, we were streamed in Little Snoring, Norfolk, England. You know, stream it too. It's at thatline.com. You got one of them Google Play Alexa Top things. Say, hey, play ESPN Northwest Arkansas. We'll send Bill over to set it up. Or you can get us on the now running like a North Korean car, the Hit That Line Now app.
Okay, I wanted to get this in before we get too far down the road. And again, we're going to talk high school football in the 5 o'clock hour. We're going to talk Battle of the Marine at 4:30 with Rex Nelson. But today is the 4029 Turkey Drive going on at the area Walmart locations till 7 o'clock tonight. The main drop-off locations in Rogers at the Pleasant Grove Walmart and in Fort Smith at the Rogers Avenue Super Center. You can also donate at 4029tv.com. And so there you go. And donations will be matched with a Butterball up to 1,000 turkeys. And it goes to benefit the Northwest Arkansas Food Bank and the River Valley Regional Food Bank in their agency. So I always like to promote that event when it comes around every year. Darby said he is ill, so won't be there for the first time. He's missing the turkey drive this year. But everyone will be there.
Brandon will be there.
Yeah, they'll be there, happy to help you out and donating for a good cause. So
run by see Brandon. Tell him about the frosted tips.
Yeah, ask him about that. Yeah,
ask him about that. He loves to talk about his frosted tips.
Dump the turkey in the bin and then say, hey, by the way, the frosted tips thing. What was it? What's going on there? Yeah.
Why'd you think that was a good look?
Right. And if you can't make it to a Walmart store before 7 o'clock, you can go to 4029tv.com and figure it out and learn how to donate there online. So there you go. And Russell, key point here, turkeys don't fly. Yes, so Les Nessman learned that the hard way on WKRP.
God is my witness. I thought turkeys could fly.
Arthur Carlson learned
of cement.
That's right. Arthur Carlson learned the hard way that turkeys do not fly. Yes,
that is one of those scenes that will never get old.
No.
Every time I see it, what's it? 50 years old. I still
almost. Yeah.
Right. That is one of the the Tim Conway, Harvey Korman, and the dentist office thing.
Yes,
we were a lot funnier back then.
Yeah. October 30th, 1978 is when that episode aired.
Okay.
So almost 50 years. Yeah, we're getting close.
Josh pointing out that turkeys are simply Temu pterodactyls.
Temu chicken, some people would say,
Ryan from Y City doesn't get the joke. Idiots, turkeys do fly. Sir, we're quoting a TV show.
He never saw it.
Ryan from Y City.
Yeah, the guy that made the show, I think that actually happened because he worked in radio in Atlanta for a time, and I think they actually did this, and it, went about as it did
Turkey
on the TV
Drop
show.
went exactly as it was described.
That was the inspiration for that.
BE has called turkeys compilers.
Ah, yes, of course. The turkey compilers.
Compiler is that cuts to the bone.
It really does.
Right.
Yeah. It's great. Great.
Like she's on her third wedding. Compiler.
Yeah. Oh, she's Temu, who's been married a lot. Temu
Here's
Elizabeth
a good
Taylor
one.
out there.
Here's a good one. Bailey and Springdale's heading out to the Broncos-Chiefs game this weekend.
Oh, look at that.
Need to get a bet in on the Saracen app before leaving the state. So, Bill, what is your prediction so he can fade you?
Wow. I do like the Broncos, but I don't know what the line. What's
the
line?
league likes the Chiefs.
Right. Well, so do the refs.
Well, league, refs, it's one and the same.
You know what?
So you still haven't answered the question. That's another $1.
No, it's not. It's not another $1.
By the way, the Chiefs are 4-point favorites.
4 points.
The Donkeys are getting 4 at home.
I'll take the 4.
Okay, there you go.
All right.
So immediately take the Chiefs.
There you go. Right. Yeah, I was looking at some of the trends. I like to give you the betting trends going into the weekend. It's my way of giving back to the community. Since the start of last season, the Chiefs are 1-7 against the spread in division games.
Ooh,
against the spread.
Good information. Look at that.
Yeah,
and I'll bet you that one was the Raiders game earlier this year.
Yeah, I think they definitely covered that game. Yes, they definitely did.
I think they were like 14-point favorites in that game, and they won that game like 33-0.
Right.
God, the Raiders suck.
Yeah. Poor Lurch.
Yeah. Well, again, Lurch is fine. Lurch is focused on Saturdays. Sundays are kind of a bonus. If they win, it's a if they lose. It's not that big a deal.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, that's Sunday afternoon. So he's going to be there. All right. Cool.
We've upset the fine people of Yellville. All this talk of turkeys dropping and no mention of the Arkansas's own Yellville turkey trot. It's a tradition like no other. So if you're turkey trotting, by the way, we'll talk to my boy Gary about our turkey trot in Springdale. If you're coming up to Northwest Arkansas, we'll get you all. We'll do that next week.
And my wife got me
record number this year, by the way.
My wife got me a T-shirt that said, "I married into a family where we don't run 5Ks on Thanksgiving."
Okay, all right.
Very happy about this T-shirt. So that's I'll be sporting that. Not
you
when
ever
Gary's
you ever
here.
gone to one? You ever gone to a turkey trot?
No, but I won't wear that when Gary's here out of respect.
Okay, well, I appreciate
I'll wear it a couple days before maybe.
Because Gary spends of the 15 minutes we spend with him, he spends 14 insulting me.
Yeah,
and
that's
then
why it's
1
fun.
minute on the entire turkey trot.
It's a lot of fun for the people.
Yeah, yeah, it's a hootenanny.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun for the people.
Oh yeah. I have a great time.
They're having a good time. Let's see here. Oh, I did have for some reason they have they did a lot of scientific research on rock paper scissors in Australia. They were trying to figure out why we do what we do. They had 15,000 people play rock paper scissors against a computer.
Uh-huh.
And they scanned their brains to see how we make decisions. And people
I feel like the first thing that people throw is rock.
Rock is, yes, that's number one. Then paper. Scissors is the least common choice. So
really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But the actual hack to this only comes if you tie in the first round. They found that trying to be smart and base your next choice on what happened in the last round actually makes you less likely to win. Right.
Yeah, it gets you every time.
You got to keep it random somehow. That's the key to I don't know why they had 15,000 people play against a computer, but,
Can you imagine?
Because there's not a lot going on in Australia.
I mean, is that an email thing where you send it out, hey, we're doing some research and we need you to play rock, paper, scissors for 15 hours? Or do you make that phone call?
Well, I think, you just bring so many people in at a time and you're just there with a clipboard.
You want to go right now?
Recording results.
Right
All right.
All right. You want to go? Okay, so now let's make sure we understand the rules. It's 1, 2, and then you throw on 3.
Okay, you throw on 3. All right.
Okay, ready?
All right, here we go.
Come on, jump. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
What'd you do? I got scissors.
Yeah, I got paper.
Oh, I win. Hey, I win.
Yeah. See, so according to the research, we didn't do that correctly. We were supposed to throw rock.
We were supposed to tie the first time, and then be random. We're supposed to do. Let's see here. Abner says Turkey Trot sounds like an Arkansas speed dating event. Well, we can't all be Philadelphia fans like you. I'm sorry.
That's right. Sorry.
The elites from Philadelphia.
Super Bowl champions.
Yeah, greasing their light poles. Yeah, pardon us.
Excuse us. Sorry.
Yeah, fix your team, Abner. They're a mess behind the scenes, all right? Come on.
Ooh,
all we hear about. Drama. All we hear about over there. All right, we'll be back here on Ruscin and Zach. Modular Orange here to fix your business's website if it's messed up. They'll take care of it for $95 a month with no upfront costs. They will write the site for you, build it, launch it, keep it secure for you. $95 a month. You can worry about running your business, and they'll run your website at Modular Orange. Go to modularorange.com and find out all about it at modularorange.com. This is Football Friday on Ruscin and Zach, brought to you by Gasano's Pizza. We'll be right back.
This is Lykyra Banks in the 4029 newsroom. It's the 4029 in Arkansas CW Turkey Drive Day. We're live in Rogers and Fort Smith, bringing you stories of our community coming together to make sure no one goes hungry this holiday season. If you can't make it out, you can also donate online, 4029tv.com. In breaking news, 2 people were shot and killed near Eureka Springs Friday. The victims have been identified as Joy Wilmoth and Robert Wilmoth. Arkansas State Police are investigating. Andrew McGann, the man charged with double murder at Devilston State Park in July, appeared in court this morning. The judge set a court date for January 15th, 2026. In your economic news, Walmart CEO Doug McMillon is set to retire at the end of January. And the first round of high school playoffs start tonight, and the forecast is looking great. We have your Friday Frenzy highlights and your Get Ready weather forecast tonight on 4029 News. I'm Lykyra Banks, live, local, late breaking.
Needing an electrician? Call the pros at Mr. Sparky. All of our certified electricians provide 5-star electrical work. If you have problems with an outlet, blown fuse, ceiling fan, need a panel replacement, or even a safety check, we've got you covered. Day or night, 24/7. And all of our work is 100% guaranteed. You can trust your electrical work with Mr. Sparky.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
Northwest Arkansas. Hi, this is Stacy with ProMix Concrete, a division of Ozark Ready Mix. We're a local ready mix concrete supplier, and I'd like to invite you to call our team. We'll provide you high performance, optimized ready mix concrete and top-notch service for any and all of your commercial, DOT, and residential construction applications. Call us at 479-480-3060. That's 479-480-3060, and we'll take care of your business. Ask yourself, do you need a mix or Pro Mix?
They say you never get a second chance to make a first impression. And they're right.
This is Thomas Cole at Walker Brothers Menswear in Fayetteville and Rogers. We know showing up matters. Whether it's game day, a big meeting, or a night out, how you present yourself says everything. That's why we handpick exceptional clothing with service you can trust to help you look and feel your absolute best.
Walker Brothers, your life, your style, your store. Porsche Little Rock is Arkansas's only Porsche center and your destination for performance, luxury, and world-class service. Experience our popular line of SUVs with the Porsche Macan and Cayenne, both in stock and ready to deliver. Need service? We'll pick up and deliver your Porsche anywhere in the state and provide a loaner vehicle when available. Visit us today at 516 Colonel Glenn Plaza Loop or browse our inventory online at PorscheLittleRock.com.
Welcome to Clear Creek Springdale Apartments, a gated community with the finest and most unique resort amenities. Conveniently located at the intersection of I-49 and Jean George Boulevard and West Sunset, next to Sam's Club. Mention you heard this on ESPN Arkansas, and they'll waive your $250 application fee and give you 1 month free rent. Clear Creek Springdale is luxury modern living at its finest. Move in today. ClearCreekAPTS.com or call them at 479-200-1440.
Football season is here, and just like the Hogs, your home comfort system needs to bring its A game. Armor Heating and Air is here to keep you comfortable all season long. From summer heat waves to chilly fall nights, their all-star team is ready to tackle any HVAC challenge. Whether it's a quick tune-up, emergency repair, or a brand new system. Call 479-372-4134 or visit ArmorHeatingandAir.com today. Armor Heating and Air. Stay cool, stay warm, and go Hogs.
You like saving money, right? We all do. That's why Allstate just lowered the price of car insurance. Not, but wait, there's a catch. Lower. Actually lower. So if you're shopping around or just want to see how much you could save, check Allstate first for a new lower auto rate that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate. Not available in every state. Only applicable for new auto insurance business. Rates will vary by several factors, including how you purchase the policy. Potential savings vary. Allstate North American Insurance Company and Affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
A SoFi personal loan is here to help you achieve something once thought impossible: overcoming high-interest credit card debt. Walk the tightrope of your finances with one low, fixed-rate monthly payment, no fees required, and as soon as the same-day funding. That's right. Pull off your own debt-defying stunt with a SoFi personal loan. Visit SoFi.com/trick to learn more. Loans originated by SoFi Bank, N.A., member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. NMLS 696891.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville. This is ESPN Arkansas. Broadcasting from the Crane Automotive Team Studio, the most honest show in the history of Arkansas Talk Radio.
Baby, you are so talented. And they are so dumb.
Derek Ruskin.
It's a big club, and you ain't in it. You and I are not in the big club.
Zach Arns.
Notre Dame, our mother.
And Denver Bill.
This one's for John.
Setting the standard for talk radio in the state of Arkansas.
The problem we're trying to solve is that there are rich teams and there are poor teams. Then there's 50 feet of crap. And then there's us.
This is Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
Sometimes when you win, you really lose. And sometimes when you lose, you really win. And sometimes when you win or lose, you actually tie.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruskin and Zach.
It's not that I'm lazy. It's that I just don't care.
Starts right now.
Okay, we are still here. The best way to put it. We're still here. It's ESPN Arkansas and the Hit That Line Now app. And it's Football Friday brought to you by Gasano's Pizza here, 877-377-6963. Later this hour, Rex Nelson. OBU.
We're going to settle some stuff today.
The High School Scoreboard Show, the Arkansas Democrat Gazette, man of many jobs. And We'll talk to him coming up here in a little bit about food and football and all that stuff.
Life.
Coming up here. I had an omelet this morning, and it was great. And I would recommend it to anyone else out there, rich or poor, to enjoy an omelet for breakfast at some point this weekend. Get out there. Have an omelet.
Were they real eggs or were they the fake eggs?
Real eggs.
You sure?
Yeah.
Did you watch them, go out and take
for
them
God's
from the
sakes.
chicken?
No, I didn't. No, I did not watch them pick the eggs
well, then you
from
don't know.
the farm.
You don't know. You don't know.
I did not see that. No, I didn't.
Okay. So they could have come from a carton. Like,
Well,
poured out into and you can buy those fake egg mix.
What, egg beaters?
Look, I'm not judging. I'm just simply asking a question. Got very defensive about that.
You're asking a stupid question, though.
No, I'm not. I
Yeah,
asked
you
a
are.
question. No, I asked a question. You thought it was stupid because I got you.
No,
you had
it's a
fake
stupid
eggs. You had
question.
fake eggs. You admit it. You like fake eggs.
No, I did not. They were real eggs from a chicken.
Yeah,
They were real
you
chicken
don't know.
eggs.
Did you see them pull them from the chicken?
Well,
no,
but I didn't see the
Okay,
butcher
well, then
kill
you don't
the
know.
steak, but I know it's beef. I know there's
You
a
don't
cow
know
in
that.
the boy.
It could be that impossible beef.
Well, with this logic, why do anything ever?
That's
Just stay home. Howard
exactly.
used this thing.
Yes.
It's in a jar. That's what
yes.
you need to do all day.
Yes, and then dump it off the 45th floor.
Right,
Yes.
exactly.
Absolutely.
That's
Call
your
it rain.
plan.
Yes.
What a miserable way to live. Let your toenails grow out 3 feet long. Pee
Yeah,
in
you know.
jars.
Yeah. Great question from Russell in Mountain Home. Did you squeeze the chicken?
Oh, shut up, Russell. You're not helping. You are not helping. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I didn't see the field where the lettuce came from in a salad, but I mean, it's I'm pretty sure it's lettuce. I mean, come
What's
on.
happened to you, Derek, is you've been propagandized.
Oh,
the
here we
government
go.
told you that this stuff happened, and you just, like a lemming, just followed along.
Yeah,
You're afraid to ask questions.
When they say Ruscin, they think Lemming right away. That's exactly
did you
what they think about.
did you ask the wait staff, are these real eggs?
No, I did not. No.
Okay, well then you don't know.
Hey,
You didn't
Zach,
squeeze the chicken. Yes, sir.
we do not live in the Matrix. Stop.
That you know of.
What happened to you?
Who, me?
My God.
I'm asking a question.
That Austin, Arkansas air is seeping into your
All
brain.
dude did was have breakfast, and you're judging his breakfast.
No, I asked a question. There's a difference. I just walked outside. It's about 85 degrees out.
Good.
It's hot.
Right. Not
yeah.
good.
It's very, very warm. It will make for a very uncomfortable night in the non-air conditioned press box.
Oh, it's AC. You got AC. You can't
do
see
we?
out the windows,
Oh,
but you
okay,
have
yeah,
AC. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, they
So,
tint in their infinite wisdom over there. They tinted the windows, so you can't see.
I don't understand that at all.
Knowing that every game you play in football is at night.
Yeah.
Let's tint the windows.
That
Solid
makes sense.
plan. Solid plan. That's what that is.
Russell in Mountain Home saying this has to morph into moon landing denial.
Well, I mean, we could go a million different directions here. I mean,
I'm just look. All I'm saying is sometimes you got to ask questions. You don't know. You don't know.
Oh, I have a better idea where the eggs came from than all that crap in the mountain in the Dr. Pepper or Red Bull that you drink all the time every day. I'm saying.
Oh no, it's all artificial. I'm
Franken
at this
food.
point. I'm literally AI with all the artificial stuff I've consumed.
That's why you think we're in the Matrix. There you go.
Yeah, I'm
It all
plowing,
makes sense now.
plowing through a bag of Takis at the moment. So
All right.
I love a good Taki.
Okay, it's time to get serious, folks. It's time to get very serious here.
Oh, okay.
Because Sterling's on the phone.
Oh Lord,
he makes picks. You make money. I'm writing them down. Sterling, the floor is yours.
Hey, guys.
Hey, Sterling.
Hey, guys. How's it going?
Man, we're doing all right. What's up?
Well, we're going to get down to business, but I will say this. The clients are so happy.
Yes, they are.
I hate to sound like our president, but they're so happy. The happiest they've ever been.
All right.
God, I mean, we on quite. Things are going good. If I was advertising, I would be giving you my record for the last 2 weeks.
Yep.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Tell them because I know what it is. Go ahead and tell them.
What month this is? This is November. November, baby.
November. I like that. All right, I like that.
So guys, we're gonna get straight to the chase.
Okay, let's
Now
go.
listen, I changed on this game. I flipped on this game.
Okay.
So if you're a player that has to play multiple tickets, this is a game you can flip on because I was all on one team early, and I shifted late.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you why I shift because the quarterback returns this week.
Okay.
For Navy against South Florida.
Navy. All right.
Navy.
Okay.
Navy has been they were undefeated until they played good teams, and those good teams have beat them over the head the last couple of weeks. One of them being Notre Dame last week, beat them like a drum.
Yes, they did.
And I was thinking that South Florida would do the same, but 10.5 points,
A lot.
and with the hook on the end, made me go to a proud. These are soldiers. They have pride. We just had Veterans Day. So salute to our veterans and salute to the future leaders of our military, this Navy bunch.
There you go.
And we ain't asking them to win. Just stay with the team. Navy in the morning.
Okay.
Navy.
Now we're gonna go to Wiggly, the friendly confine.
Okay.
In Michigan rarely, this is just history, rarely, with this new coach they have now, rarely blows teams away. Very rarely.
Mm-hmm.
And when they do, a team got to be very, very bad. Northwestern got beat up pretty good by USC last week on the West Coast. They come back, playing in Wrigley. I think they'll be inspired. Again, we're not asking them to win. Just stay within 10. We're going to go with the Wildcats.
Okay. All right. Northwestern. Okay. All right.
Again, this game right here, it may be a mismatch. I do not know. But I'm thinking college game day, not a pride, a big number here. I think Notre Dame is better, and I think they're clearly better. But with a big number like that, you got a chance for a backdoor cover.
Yep.
We'll go with Pittsburgh. I think it's 12.5, 13.
Yep.
Down in that neighborhood. Plenty of room for a backdoor cover late when the game's already decided by Notre Dame. That's why we're going to take Pittsburgh. We're taking Ole Miss because I think they're playing a team that has already quit. We know the coaching staff is sending out resumes, and pretty much the players are too. I know they want to put out good film, but that defense got plenty of good film out there, and that's the strength of the team. So you know how Kiffin is. This is rumored one of the places they're interested in them. What better way to get them more interested by kicking their teeth in than Oxford?
Of course.
So we're gonna go with Kiffin and Ole Miss to cover that double-digit number. I think it's 11.5.
Okay.
I was going to shorten this up so we can hit it again. I want to give the free players a parlay hit.
Okay.
But that's not my style to take the easy way out. I'm not one of these guys that want to go to the Big 12 so we can be more competitive. We play 7, 8, 9, 10 games. We're going to keep playing 7, 8, 9, 10 games. We ain't going to shorten it up, just try to make it easy. That'd be like Tiger Woods trying to find a little soft tournament to break the PGA record. Like he's going to go to the John Deere Classic so he can break the record. Tiger would never do that. And we're not going to do it either.
Okay.
So we got 3 more games.
Okay.
Texas is getting 6.5 on an off week. If Stark's the coach that he is, and if Manning is truly a Manning, surely he can go between the hedges and give them a game that they must win to make the playoffs.
Okay.
A must win. Go get it. Hook them.
Okay.
Really? Okay.
Alabama got Oklahoma. Oklahoma is the reason why why you didn't make the playoffs, guys. It's time for payback. They coming to T-Town. We just saw this team get beat up by Ole Miss at home. Now, true enough, they did win in Knoxville. And I was on Oklahoma in Knoxville. But they had a couple of fluky plays that didn't go their way. So, you had a play, there's a 14-point swing. You got to take that account even when you win. You must be honest with yourself when you're a handicapper. But I think Alabama's going to take care of them. Okay. And the last one, on the West Coast, Iowa played a little sloppy game to the final play, lost to Oregon. They still had thoughts of making the playoffs. Now that is over with. Now you got to go out west playing a team that thinks they can play in the West Coast. It has been raining out there, but it's not going to be raining in game time. USC to cover the number again.
Ooh, okay.
The Iowa Hawkeyes.
Here you go, everybody.
And for Bill, and for my friend Bill,
yeah,
I know he's on the off week, and he's one of the great records of all time, and he's coming off an off week. But more than 3 points is too much. Broncos against Kansas City.
Wow.
There it is.
Okay.
All right. Sterling's locked
Happy
in.
hunting.
Happy hunting, Sterling. Thank you. There you go. There you go. All right. There it is. Zach is holding it up on the TV screen now. If you want the numbers on the Bet Saracen app, there you go. Navy, Northwestern, Pitt, Ole Miss, Texas, Alabama, USC, and the Donkeys getting 4 at home against the Kansas City Chiefs.
There you go.
Well, you know how quiet it is. This text line just shuts down.
Oh, it shuts down because everybody's writing this stuff down, man.
It's Sterling. Everybody be quiet.
Yeah.
There you go. Thank you, Sterling. All right, there you go. There are the picks right there. There you go. He makes the picks, you make the money. That's how it works. Another good week for the clients coming up.
Yeah.
Good week.
He sent me a text, I think Sunday. And he's like, we're on a streak. We're streaking. And I'm like, yeah, we're doing all right. We're hanging in there.
Streaking.
Yeah, we're going streaking.
There it is. There it is.
That's
There you
the
go.
first time he's ever agreed with me.
Yeah. What does
Not
that
a good
mean?
sign. Not a good sign.
No, the stars are aligned.
Could be Chiefs by 24 now. I don't know what's going on here. All right, we'll be back. It's Football Friday here, brought to you by Gasano's Pizza. We're going to talk to Rex Nelson later this hour here on Ruscin and Zach about the Battle of the Ravine tomorrow afternoon at 1 o'clock in Arkadelphia, the center of the college football world in this state, tomorrow afternoon. Hey, Lindbergh team is here. Tara and her team. How do they make both buying and selling feel effortless? That's what happened with Muhammad. He was working with the Lindbergh team in Lowell. He didn't just buy with them, he also sold with them as well. And the Lindbergh team knocked it out of the park both times. Muhammad calls the Lindbergh group an amazing bunch, that they were incredible through each step of the process, and everything went smoothly with the Lindbergh team. And that's the thing about working with Tara Lindbergh's team, is they don't just handle one transaction and disappear. They are there for you through every stage of your real estate journey, whether you're buying your first home or selling your 10th. When you find an agent who gets it right the first time, why would you go anywhere else? The Lindbergh team, about building relationships that last because they treat every client like they matter every single time. Head to LindberghTeam.com and click on Instant Offer Me. Find out what your home is worth in seconds. From the Lindbergh team, the team I would trust if I was selling my home. That's LindberghTeam.com, LIMBIRD. They've sold over $1 billion in real estate, and they'll sell your home too. And they're the agent I would trust if I was selling my home. Find out more at LindberghTeam.com, or you head to Google and see what they're writing. Over 1,000 5-star reviews. Just Google Lindbergh Real Estate Group.
Your newest bad habit continues next. This is Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
The Crane Team is your home for all your automotive needs. With 16 different locations across the state and America's favorite brands, the Crane Team has the perfect vehicle for you. From pickup and delivery to service after the sale, plus our famous huge Crane Cash discounts. The Crane Team simply can't be beat. Shop Arkansas's largest selection of Buick, GMC, Ford, Chevy, Hyundai, Kia, Volkswagen, and more. Visit us today or shop online at craneteam.com.
At the Bet Saracen Sportsbook app, we realize lots of you have thought about opening an account, but you just haven't made that move yet. Well, now's the time with our new player offer. It's easy. You just sign up, use the code WELCOME, deposit at least $25, place a $25 bet, and that's it. Once that bet settles, you'll have $125 in free bets ready to go. Bet Saracen, the most popular sportsbook app in the state. Download it today on all your devices. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
This is Ruskin and Zach.
What makes the difference between a stressful home sale and a great experience? Dawn found out when she listed her Eureka Springs home with the Lindbergh team. The Lindbergh team knew the market inside and out, property values, marketing strategy, every detail. But here's the best part. The Lindbergh team was always quick to respond, stayed in constant contact, and guided Dawn through every step of the process. The result, top dollar for Dawn's property and zero stress during what's usually one of life's most overwhelming events. Dawn can't recommend the Lindbergh team enough. So when you work with Tara Lindbergh's team, you're not just getting a real estate agent. You're getting someone who genuinely is invested in making your experience smooth, profitable, and maybe even pleasant. It's why I would trust Tara Lindbergh if I was selling my home. Find out more at LindberghTeam.com. LIMBIRD. And go see for yourself what everyone's talking about. Check out the over 1,000 5-star reviews. Just hit Google and type in Lindbergh Real Estate Group.
In commercial real estate, every day counts. Whether you're a developer, lender, attorney, or advisor, you need due diligence done fast and done right. Blue is a trusted commercial due diligence provider across the industry. From Alta surveys and civil engineering to environmental and property condition assessments, we deliver it all, in-house, nationwide. Headquartered right here in Northwest Arkansas, no delays, no middlemen. Choose Blue. Visit blueinc.com to schedule your project today. That's BLEWINC.com.
Fish City Friday, always brought to you by Fish City Grill in Rogers. Oyster Po' Boy is back on the chalkboard specials. Don't forget about Oyster Fest November 18th through the 30th. Char-grilled oysters plus specialties like the Rockefeller and the Snyder Pearl with secret sauce. Brett and his team love to cater for the Razorbacks, and they can do the same for you. Call Fish City Grill at 479-636-8833. Order online through their website, fishcitygrill.com/Rogers. Fish City Grill. Friendly folks, serious seafood.
At Sterling Bank, they're committed to the Northwest Arkansas community, and as members of this community, their relationships go beyond banking. They're cheering on the same teams, shopping at the same stores, and serving the same causes that help make our community a great place to live. So stop by your local branch in Fayetteville, Rogers, or Bentonville and discover the Sterling Bank difference with their top-notch customer service and complete menu of products. Sterling Bank, your community bank. Member FDIC.
They say you never get a second chance to make a first impression. And they're right.
You are the reason Walker Brothers and Fayetteville and Rogers exists. Hi, this is Thomas Cole, and you deserve a style that reflects confidence, crafted from the finest names in men's fashion. Whether it's Zania, Peter Millar, Johnny O, Grayson, or our own brand, Curly Tail Clothing, each piece is chosen to help you look and feel your absolute best.
Walker Brothers, your life, your style, your store.
Hey, it's Ruscin here from the Ruscin and Zach Show, talking with KC Nix from Mach 1 Motorsports. KC, you've been telling me there's no better way to see the natural state than on two wheels.
That's right, Ruskin. Arkansas has some of the best back road, mountain passes, and scenic trails in the country. Whether you're cruising through the Ozarks or winding down Highway 7, every ride is an adventure.
Well, that sounds like freedom right there.
Exactly. When you're on a bike, you're in a landscape. Not just looking at it, you smell the pines, feel the breeze, and take in those views that cars just can't touch.
Arkansas, there's a reason we're called the natural state. Experience it the way it's meant to be seen on a motorcycle.
Indian, Triumph, coming soon, BMW and Ducati on two wheels, all roads, dirt and asphalt. Lead to Mach 1 Motorsports, 1711 West Hudson Road, 767, the speed of sound.
We all try to prepare for life's what-ifs, but when those uncertainties become a reality, you need someone you can count on. Kevin Crone, your local farmer's agent, is here to help guide you through it all. The coverage for your business, call farmer's agent Kevin Crone today at 479-846-0836.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by farmers, truck or fire insurance, exchanges, or affiliate products not available in every state.
I'm meteorologist Cole Mackus with your 4029 Get Ready Weather forecast. We didn't get quite as warm as expected today, had a little bit of cloud cover, but temperatures were still pretty warm for this time of year, and it'll be a warmer night tonight with lows near 60 in northwest Arkansas. and partly cloudy tomorrow with highs a little warmer than today in the upper 70s. And then for Sunday, slightly cooler after a front moves through, but highs will still be in the low 70s. And then we're watching for rain chances to return next week. That's your Get Ready weather, only on 4029.
ESPN 99.5. The Hit That Line Now app is ready for you to download from the Apple and Google Play stores. Sponsored by Taco Bell. Live Moss. It's not a sports show. It's Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
Your news is brought to you by the Good Chair because we had nowhere to sit. Get the Good Chair exclusively at the Stadium Shop. Stop by. Tell our good friend Robert Arrow, man, that Joe Bonamassa sucks, and you want to be seated in the Good Chair. We've got hoops tonight, live from Fayetteville.
Arkansas, will you make the Final Four? In that wacky uniform.
On the 2 and the 4, come on.
And did I hear you say you were playing a game today? With the home crowd yelling, woo, pig suey. Hey, those pigs may be hogs, but they're kosher to me. Capiche?
Always dangerous. Samford's in town tonight. The 2-1 Bulldogs coming off a scintillating 93-90 overtime win over Texas Southern on Tuesday night. Bet Saracens says Arkansas is a 25-point favorite. Bet the Basketball Power Index says Samford has a 5% chance to win the game. Tip time 7 p.m. We're on the air at 6:30 with the Courtside Show. Football team, they're at LSU. LSU's lost 3 straight. Arkansas's lost 7 straight. LSU somehow is a 5.5-point favorite. Football Power Index says LSU has a 63% chance to win the game. Kickoff scheduled for the prime 11:45 spot on the SEC Network. We'll get you started with Arkansas game day 6 a.m. I'll be out at Twin Peaks for the official ESPN watch party, which I guarantee you will be better than the game. Hog reaction will follow 1 hour afterwards. Your Ruscin and Zach Expo is brought to you by our good friends at Mach 1 Motorsports, building the best place to get your ride in the Ozarks, 1711 West Hudson Road in Rogers. We're talking motorcycles, folks. Give them a call, 479-633-8443. After playing 3 games in 4 days, my daughter described her 9th grade basketball season as a grind. Right. Are today's kids soft? 91% of you say yes. Should we have teleportation by now? 79.5% of you agree and say yes. If you finished dead last at a pie eating contest, did you really lose? 85.3% of you said no. Those are your Ruskin and Zach Expos, brought to you by Mach 1 Motorsports. Large inventory of new Indian and Triumph motorcycles, used bikes as well, parts, service, gear, the whole shebang. BMW Ducati brands coming soon. 1711 West Hudson in Rogers. Check them out, or you can give them a call, 479-633-8443.
There you have it, everybody. All right. Here it is, 877-377-6963. Lewis Automotive Group Hotline to get you here on Ruskin and Zach. Hacker wants to know if LSU has located the boot, and if it'll be, someone will find it. They'll be on that little table on the side of the field tomorrow. It'll be there.
LSU's got bigger problems than the boot.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, something that they keep annually is not something that they're probably looking for. You know, they just give it it's around here somewhere. It'll turn up.
Yeah.
Probably how it's going.
How do we know that the boot that is on that little table tomorrow is the boot? They could have just
could
have made a
knockoff.
Yeah, we don't know. We don't know what that thing is. It could be fake gold or something like that. Or they bought it at the Home Depot and just spray painted it gold. We don't know. I mean, it could be anything.
Russell Mountain Home is reporting that the boot is in a storage unit in Shreveport.
Ah, okay. There you go. Well, we need to go find that one too. While we're looking for the one in Rogers.
Yeah, we're going to turn this into Charles Curalt across America.
Get us an RV, man. Go on the road.
Well, we could do it. Matt has texted in. He did not understand the word shebang.
Okay.
It's not a Ricky Martin song. It's, according to Merriam-Webster, a matter, operation, or set of circumstances.
Okay. You don't know what the word shebang means.
Hang on.
Yeah.
I'm not going to let the Ricky Martin go unnoticed. It was good.
Thank you.
I might have been the only one that got it, it was good.
I think William Hung made that song his own, me personally.
You think so?
Yeah, but some people like the William Hung version. Some people like the the Ricky Martin version. It is what it is. It's like the Beatles. Some people like the Beatles, Get By With a Little Help from Your Friends. Some people like Joe Cocker. Same song, just,
No, there's only one correct answer there. It's the Beatles version. But, no, yeah, sorry, Matt, I did not mean to use multisyllabic words. I apologize.
Yeah, that's right. There's a gnat flying around here. Jason from Mountain Home. The boot is being looked after by top men.
Yes, there you go.
Top
yes,
men.
A blue ribbon panel has been assembled to go find it. TL would
Jason
like to know,
tying the week together with Raiders of the Lost Ark. I love it.
That was nice, wasn't it? TL would like to know, will Samford's starting lineup be Fred, Lamont, Grady, Bubba, and Skillett with Rollo and Woodrow coming off the bench? I'd switch out Woodrow for Skillett, but that's just me.
Well, you need.
I mean, potato, tomato.
It's twitchy. You're looking for twitchy.
Twitch. Oh, we're looking for Twitch? Okay.
Yeah. Something like that. Yeah. I don't think it matters. I mean, I'm curious if Brazil plays. That's what I'm curious about.
Here's a good question.
No.
Where's Larry?
Larry's in the storage locker in Rogers now.
Do you think he's in the storage locker, or did they give him that on the way out? Like, here, take this.
The first time you open the door, Larry rolls out because he's right up against the door, right? So
yeah, it's like Toy Story where all the toys come running out.
Right. That's exactly what will happen there.
Alan. Alan is texting. Sounds crazy, guys. I'm betting Hogs tomorrow. I think they'll win outright.
Oh, go money line. Okay.
Yeah. Put 9,000 down on it and see what happens.
Well, win your 9,000 tonight, and then or your 9,100 tonight, and then parlay it tomorrow on the football game.
Good scouting report coming in from the East Coast. Rollo from Samford has SEC speed, but does he look like an SEC player? That's my question.
Plus 170 on the money line tomorrow on the Bet Saracen app. Arkansas.
Okay.
Football.
All right.
That'll do. That'll be all right. Put $9,000 on that and see what happens. Assuming they win, which is at this
point,
to quote our friend Phil Elson, it's a huge ask. It's one of the biggest.
Okay.
So.
Gilligan is surmising that Larry was returned to fast lanes.
Oh, maybe so. They finally brought him back.
Yeah.
Now, you have to pay the fine on that, or is that like a library?
Yeah, is that a library book? How does that work?
I don't know.
Bill, you've stolen stuff.
Not since I was a kid.
No, it's been a minute.
Statement stands.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Coming up after the break, we're going to talk Battle of the Ravine and food with Rex Nelson here on Ruscin and Zach on Football Friday, brought to you by Cassano's Pizza. Clear Creek Apartments in Springdale, the finest place to live. Upscale contemporary living, right in the middle of everything at I-49 and 412, right next to Sam's Club, and just minutes from everything. Mention ESPN Arkansas, and they'll waive the $250 application fee and give you 1 month free rent. Move in today. Clear Creek, Springdale, APTS.com, or call them at 200-1440. Clear Creek, Springdale, APTS.com.
This is Ruskin and Zach.
Football, where we are right now, we're not set up to win a national championship.
ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com. Call or text the Lewis Automotive Group hotline, 877-377-6963. Lewis Automotive Group, serving Northwest Arkansas for over 79 years.
Hey, it's Zach from the Ruskin and Zach Show, and the battle for the boot is here, Arkansas and LSU. And, of course, the best place to watch every snap is with ESPN Arkansas at Twin Peaks and Rogers. Grab a round of 29-degree draft brews, crush some scratch-made favorites, and lock in on wall-to-wall TVs with the best views in sports. From kickoff to the final whistle, we'll be there. Make your game plan. Twin Peaks and Rogers, your ultimate sports live. It's the battle for the boot. Arkansas and LSU. Don't miss it.
Electrical work can be dangerous. Don't let a do-it-yourself mistake lead to a bigger problem. Mr. Sparky's highly trained electricians can handle all of your electrical needs, guaranteeing that your job will be completed safely and within code compliance. Trust the experts at Mr. Sparky. We'll leave your home even safer than we found it. And all of our work is 100% guaranteed.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
So where is the All-American Steakhouse and Sports Theater? It's right here in Springdale, where you live, where your kids play ball. Just down the street from the Springdale Rec Center between Harbor and Springdale High School. It's on the way to Arvest Ballpark where the Naturals play and close enough to the U of A to grab a great meal before or after the game. They'll have NFL Sunday Ticket all season long, and yes, they are locally owned and operated. The All-American Steakhouse and Sports Theater. Great steaks, great sports on Sunset in Springdale.
Lewis Automotive has been serving Northwest Arkansas for over 75 years and just getting started.
Our knowledgeable sales team is here to find you the perfect vehicle to fit not only your lifestyle, but also your budget.
Our factory-trained service technicians keep your vehicle running at optimal level.
And if you're looking for genuine parts and accessories, our team has exactly what you need.
Relax in our comfortable lounge. And when your car's ready, we'll return it to you spotless.
Thank you for being a part of our story.
Come see us at Lewis Automotive Group, where you're more than a customer, you're family.
Are you still trying to run your business with a DIY website? That's like calling your own plays without a game plan, and it's costing you big time. Let Modular Orange handle it. They build professional custom websites for service businesses. Just $95 a month, no upfront cost. High-performance sites built and maintained by experts. That's why lawyers, dentists, plumbers, and electricians trust Modular Orange to grow their online presence. Get your business back in scoring position by visiting modularorange.com today. That's modularorange.com.
We all make plans for the future, like car accidents, break-ins, and unexpected fires. Don't disrupt those plans. At Shelter Insurance, our agents help design insurance plans that work for you and help protect what matters most. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Call Scott Comiskey in Bella Vista and Steve Harp in Springdale.
Are you a realtor looking for the right team to grow your career? Join the Limbird Real Estate Group, the #1 real estate team in Arkansas. Limbird provides you with everything you need to succeed. Access to a database of over 80,000 leads, full training and support, professional marketing and social media content, all handled for you. Plus health insurance, a stock purchase plan, and revenue share opportunities. If you're ready to grow your business with the best, apply today at limbirdteam.com. That's limbirdteam.com. where realtors go to win.
He's a world champion arm wrestler and one of QC Kinetics' most outspoken advocates. When Monster Mike Todd severely injured his bicep, doctors recommended a career-ending surgery.
Well, I definitely was never going to do that because I'm a competitive athlete.
And he didn't have to because the QC Kinetics medical team jumped into action, treating the damage using Mike's own orthobiologics. No need for surgery.
I think QC Kinetics was a huge help in my recovery. The percentages were that I would never make it back to this level.
QC Kinetics regenerative treatments have helped transform, relieve, and restore thousands of patients with injuries and joint pain.
There's a pretty good chance that with under 15 weeks, I'll be competing for the heavyweight world title. Yeah, so I might be 24-time world champion by the end of the year.
You got this, Mike. And for anyone listening who's dealing with joint pain, the QC Kinetics consultation is free. So give them a call today.
Call QC Kinetics, 479-999-1234. That's 479-999-1234. 479-999-1234.
I'm meteorologist Cole Mackus with your 4029 Get Ready Weather forecast. We didn't get quite as warm as expected today. Had a little bit of cloud cover, but temperatures were still pretty warm for this time of year. And it'll be a warmer night tonight with lows near 60 in northwest Arkansas. And partly cloudy tomorrow with highs a little warmer than today in the upper 70s. And then for Sunday, slightly cooler after a front moves through, but highs will still be in the low 70s. And then we're watching for rain chances to return next week. That's your Get Ready Weather, only on 4029.
ESPN 99.5. Welcome to the entertaining portion of the broadcast day. This is Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
We're back here at 4:35 on Football Friday, brought to you by Cassano's Pizza, Ruskin and Zach. Your drive home is powered by Mr. Sparky.
Need a licensed electrician to service your home? Give us a jingle, or just use this one.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8
For local pros, call Mr. Sparky.
You talk about some idiots.
Yo.
The other players rung the bell. That means he did his personal best.
He's fat. Woo pig.
Okay, all right. There you go.
She's so nice to me.
She is very nice to you.
She is so kind to me.
That's right. Now on the Lewis Automotive Group hotline, the man who is in his 42nd season calling Ouachita Tiger football and will be there tomorrow as Ouachita takes on Henderson in the Battle of the Ravine. Rex Nelson joining us here on Ruscin and Zach. You can also hear him tonight at 10 with the Scoreboard Show here on these same ESPN Arkansas stations. Hi, Rex. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. I want to make clear I started at a very young age. That 42nd season makes me sound a lot older than I really am.
That would have been 1982?
Well, it's not continuous, believe it or not. I started in 1978 as a student at Ouachita, but I was in Washington, D.C. for 5 years as the Arkansas Democrats newspaper correspondent there in the 80s. So that commute would have gotten a little long. So there was a break in there, and then I've been doing it continuously since 1990.
Okay. Well, I know it's always exciting. We wish the people at ESPN would sent Game Day down there to put it right in the middle of the road where Henderson will be walking across tomorrow. But it's still always an incredible atmosphere when these two get together in one of the most unique traditions, not just in our state, but in all of college football.
Yeah, it's a really neat deal for Arkansas to host this. I've always said it should be on every Arkansan's bucket list because it is the only college football game in America where the visiting team doesn't fly to a road game, it doesn't bus to a road game, it walks to a road game. That is unique. Does not happen anywhere else. So Game Day, I think they'll show up one of these days. Reese Davis, we had people talk to him. He wanted to come, but as you all know, the suits in Connecticut make that decision, not the on-air talent.
Yeah,
Makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. But for folks that don't understand this rivalry, and it is one of the best things. It's one of the greatest entrances I've ever seen. I saw the game from Cliff Harris Stadium where Henderson comes down the hill with the band, with the cheerleaders, with the fans, and the state troopers. What is that like when you're obviously up in the broadcast booth and you see that thing coming in? The stadium's half full, and then all of a sudden, within like 15 minutes, you've got 7 to 10 to 12, 14,000 people in there, and it's one of the most incredible things I've ever seen.
Yeah, I was glad you get to come down that year because it is just kind of a magical thing. And then the years when it's different, it's Ouachita going across, and it's the same thing. The walkover, as they call it, is really special. Of course, as you said, I'm in the booth, so I've never been able to walk with the teams in at least recent decades. I did as a kid because I grew up in Arkadelphia, and I was a water boy for Ouachita growing up. So I would walk with the team when I was very young, but it's been many years. But it's fun. I always have my binoculars out and try to describe it on the air as it takes place.
Yeah, and this will be your broadcast, since you're the home team, will be featured on YouTube tomorrow at 1 o'clock for the broadcast. And Zach and I wonder, because we've played clips before in the past, and I don't know how you've done it for all these years. You pour everything you have into every single call, every single game for the Ouachita Tigers. You must be just spent at the end of a ball game, Rex.
I am at this age. I've got to tell you, at the end of a broadcast, we do an hour of pregame. We do right at an hour of postgame, 3-hour college game. So about 5 hours on the air. I'll get there 2 hours before airtime. And then, at least 30 minutes to pack up. So I'm in that box for 7.5 hours. That's my age. I really am. I feel like I played the game at the end of a Saturday. But at least it's Arkadelphia. It's only an hour drive from Little Rock. Last week was one of those weeks when I finished the Scoreboard Show at midnight, got home at 12:30. We had an afternoon game out in Weatherford, Oklahoma, so we pulled back out at 4:15 a.m. And I am about to get too old for nights that short. But, still fun, so still doing both at this point.
Yeah.
My favorite Rex Nelson-ism, if you will, is To the Land of Milk and Honey. Where did that come from? Like, everybody's got kind of a Rex Nelson impression knockoff, but it's not the same as when a kid from Ouachita crosses that goal line on a long run and he gets to the land of milk and honey.
Yeah, I grew up listening. I loved radio as a kid and grew up listening to all of these great announcers from around this part of the country we have. And I've got to tell you, he didn't use it every game, every touchdown, certainly. But that is actually stolen from the late Jack Crystal, who, as you know, was the voice of Mississippi State. He saw a lot of bad football because he was their voice for 57 years. 57. And he would occasionally use that, and he would occasionally use Promised Land. And Ouachita, of course, is a Baptist-affiliated, church-affiliated school, so I thought it was a good fit for Ouachita. So I use that a lot. But there are other things I'll occasionally throw in as kind of a nod to the guys I grew up listening to. I'll occasionally do a Give Him Six, which, of course, was John Ward of Tennessee, which was another of my favorites all of those years.
Yeah, it's so much fun. And, of course, I remember a couple years ago, ESPN did a documentary about some of those great SEC announcers. And they played
I love that documentary.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
They played the clip from Jack Crystal where the drive of the game was so bad that night that Jack Crystal says, yeah, he says, the drive of the game is my drive home to Tupelo tonight.
Yeah, exactly. He lived in Tupelo. That is it, exactly. And it was like the Farm Bureau drive of the game. It was sponsored, and they had been shut out. They had been shut out. So, yeah, he kind of mumbles in that gruff Jack Crystal voice, my drive of the game is going to be my drive home to Tupelo tonight. But funny thing, Mississippi State and Arkansas, you might remember, not that many years back, played at War Memorial, and I was at that game. I didn't have a Ouachita game that day, and I'm up on the broadcast level, and I look in there, and Crystal is still firing up a cigarette during every break, and he'd fire up a new cigarette during a break, get a few puffs in, put it down, and Kendall Trainer walked by, and or Kevin Trainer, Kevin walked by, and I said, KT, I said, are you going to tell him there's no smoking in the press box? And he said, when you've been doing play-by-play for more than 50 years, I'm not going to tell you anything. The whole Mississippi box was just a cloud of smoke inside.
Fantastic.
Oh, that's right.
I love it. So tell us about we got a big one tomorrow. Obviously, huge rivalry game. This is the 98th version. Tell us a little bit about the game. Do you have a moment, like an OBU Henderson moment, where you're like, man, that's something I've never seen before. That's one that I'll remember for the rest of my life.
Yeah. I mean, I always thought, and you got to understand, I grew up in Arkadelphia. I grew up a block from the Ouachita Stadium, so I've been watching these games since the early 60s. And we're going to honor the 75 team tomorrow, the 50th anniversary. I was in high school, but again, I was on the Ouachita sideline for that. Henderson was ranked number 2 in the country. Back then, NAIA, Ouachita was ranked number 4 in the country. Conference title on the line, trip to the playoffs on the line, and Ouachita had to convert a 4th and 25 on their final drive. They did so, and then scored 2 plays later, and I never thought I would see that topped. But then I did see it topped when Ouachita came from 14 down in the final minutes of play 3 years ago over at Henderson. And that's now the greatest. It has surpassed 75. They came from 14 points down, sent the game to overtime, won the game in overtime, and my crew still loves to kid me about the call late in the game when Henderson went up by 14. My call of that was, touchdown readies, that ought to do it.
Ooh. Wow.
It did not do it, and that was just an amazing comeback. But here's the wild thing about recent years, and both Ouachita and Henderson have been very good in recent years. The last 5 games have been one-score games. 8 of the last 9 games have been one-score games. That's uncanny. in any rivalry, though, to have that many straight close games. But 8 of the last 9 decided by a touchdown or less.
Yeah. That's not good for your heart. One-score games are not good for your heart at all.
It is really not. Really not. For instance, Washita won 4 years ago at home. Then they had that amazing comeback at Henderson. I was talking about the next year, but 4 years ago at home, Washita won on a 53-yard field goal at the end. So a lot of great stories, and a lot of them have just come in recent years.
Yeah, a lot of drama in this series. The 98th version, and maybe Game Day will show up for the 100th in a couple of years.
Well, that's what we're hoping. Well, at least we hope we have set the stage now. And you know the great thing, because this got the effort, got so much publicity. One of the things you've got to love about Arkansas, when there's something like that that'll put Arkansas on the map, it's like getting that $1 million for Dirk High School's football field. You know, Arkansans pulled together, and there was so much publicity about that. I guarantee you it's going to add to the crowd tomorrow, just because there was so much publicity over the game day thing the last few weeks. And there are a lot of people around the state, look, it's going to be 80 degrees and sunny. They're going to say, let's get in the car and go see what this thing's all about.
And they should. It's one of the great rivalries in not just Arkansas, but around the country. Rex, let's talk about important stuff, because you are, in addition to all of your other duties, you are a board member with the Arkansas Food Hall of Fame. It has been argued by me that an omelet is just simply an egg stew. And I have been yelled at. I have been summarily dismissed. If you look at the definition of a stew, I believe that an omelet is nothing more than an egg stew.
I was warned that there would be an omelet debate today.
We've had a scintillating debate on the omelet this week.
It's been going all week.
All week.
I've got to put omelets in a separate category. I can see where you're coming from.
Thank you.
But I've just got to say, an omelet's an omelet. Basically, it's its own category, and it is a lot like gumbo in that there's no single gumbo recipe. There's no single omelet. It's like a pizza. It's whatever you want it to be as far as ingredients.
Wholeheartedly agree. Now, Rex is a hero on this show because he is anti-chocolate gravy, and we have
absolutely.
some. Yeah, it's disgusting. There's something wrong with you if you're eating chocolate gravy.
Here's the thing. I realize in some parts of Arkansas, chocolate gravy was traditional. But what we had is we had these clickbait websites of people that don't even live in Arkansas that kind of come up with things. And they were trying to say, look, this is a real Arkansas tradition. My grandmothers both lived into their 90s. They were native Arkansans. They were wonderful cooks. I never once had chocolate gravy growing up in the state of Arkansas.
Thank you.
And if it were a great Arkansas tradition, one of my two grandmothers would have been making chocolate gravy, and they didn't.
Right.
100%.
Gravy in the morning is white gravy.
Thank you. Yes. 100%.
You put it on your biscuits, and if you have a chicken fried steak or something, you put it on your meat too.
Yes.
That's right.
It's kind of the glue guy of foods. You can put it literally on everything. Throw it on your green beans.
I've been known to put it on my fried potatoes in the morning.
Yes.
Too. It is put green gravy on anything.
Absolutely.
Okay. 100%. Yes.
And that's why he's the best, folks. And that's why he's
this is why
higher ups at the food hall.
Now I am going to be attacked on social media by the chocolate gravy lobby, and they're out there.
Don't let these fools in big gravy get after you. Yeah. Like you come back in here, we'll protect you. Look, Pete and Tontitown wants you to come on every week with a food segment.
There you go. There's an idea.
I'm just gonna be catching it from the chocolate gravy.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Well, don't apologize.
Yeah,
Max.
Don't
let
apologize.
them bully
Never.
you on social media.
So we have a question. Do Derek and I have to go to medical school to get a cool nickname like the football doctor?
Actually, he's not a medical doctor.
Yeah, I know.
The football doctor is the dean of of the School of Humanities at Washington, but we grew up a block from each other, went to school, high school with each other, and then started working together in college together. And so once he got his PhD, he became the football doctor. And
I gotta go to medical school. That's a real drag.
Yeah.
Well, you got to do something postgraduate. It sounds like to me.
I did stuff postgraduate. It just didn't have anything to do with doctoring.
There you go. It'll be the 98th Battle of the Ravine tomorrow at 1 o'clock at Cliff Harris Stadium on the Washington Baptist University campus. Washington Baptist and Henderson State. Doesn't look like either's going to the NCAA postseason, so this is the championship game for both of them. Yep, this is going to be.
And one or the other have been going in recent years, so this is unusual. You don't have any game to rest up for now. To pull out the old cliche, it's leave it all on the field tomorrow. It's the end of the season for everybody.
All right. Well, we're looking forward to it. I know we'll be watching, and thank you so much, Rex, for spending some time with us today.
All right. Well, hopefully there'll be plenty of trips for the boys in purple to the land of milk and honey and the promised land.
There you go.
Yes. Yes.
All right. Thank you so much, Rex.
Thank you, Rex.
All right. Have a great weekend.
All right. That's Rex Nelson, of course, the voice of the Washington Baptist Tigers. And tomorrow and tonight, of course, 10 o'clock, he's got the first round of the playoffs. They'll do this Friday night and next Friday night, and then the scoreboard show is done for the year. But he'll be on tonight at 10 to get all the scores for you when you're driving back from your games across the area.
Of milk and honey.
The promised land.
Absolutely one of my favorites.
One time, they got that thing on the bottom of the screen that's got the score on there. And one time when Washington scored a touchdown, they put Promised Land on the bottom. Instead of touchdown,
I love that. I love that.
So they are they love it there, and it is a lot of fun. And just anything. You don't even have to be a football fan, honestly. It's just a fun scene to be a part of. To see all of
it's one of those
all
things
the
you
pageantry.
Have to, if you live here, grow up here, it's one of those things you just have to see once.
Yeah.
You can keep going back, but you got to experience the Battle of the Ravine once.
Yeah, you
because
do.
it is unique and it is different. And look, I've been to a bunch of them. I've been to a bunch of the big ones. That's the coolest thing I've seen.
Right.
When they come down that hill with the cops and the band and the cheerleaders, and like 7,000 people walk down that hill into Cliff Harris Stadium. It's unbelievable.
Yes, and he mentioned all the close games. And again, I went to the one game that wasn't, and it was like 35 degrees that day too. So we got we had a good time though.
Yeah, Gilligan calling Rex's voice like chicken fried steak. It just makes you feel good.
Oh yeah. You know you're on the right channel if you hear that.
Now here's a good question. What's the parking situation with Watchdog? They actually take care of you. There are designated lots. It's very easy to find parking around Cliff Harris.
Yeah, there you go. All right, Drive Home powered by Mr. Sparky. Ruskin and Zach here. Football Friday brought to you by Gasano's Pizza. Roback.com will update you. It's time to update your University of Arkansas game day collection at Roback.com. The best hoodies, polos, and Q-zips for your school. Soft, too. Man, good stuff. Use the code RUSH25 at checkout at Roback.com. Get 20% off your first order. RHOBACK.com. Roback, where action meets comfort. We will have more coming up.
This is Lykyra Banks in the 4029 newsroom. It's the 4029 in Arkansas CW Turkey Drive Day. We're live in Rogers and Fort Smith, bringing you stories of our community coming together to make sure no one goes hungry this holiday season. If you can't make it out, you can also donate online, 4029tv.com. In breaking news, 2 people were shot and killed near Eureka Springs Friday. The victims have been identified as Joy Wilmuth and Robert Wilmuth. Arkansas State Police are investigating. Andrew McGann, the man charged with double murder at Devil's Den State Park in July, appeared in court this morning. The judge set a court date for January 15th, 2026. In your economic news, Walmart CEO Doug McMillon is set to retire at the end of January. And the first round of high school playoffs start tonight, and the forecast is looking great. We have your Friday Frenzy highlights and your Get Ready weather forecast tonight on 4029 News. I'm Lykyra Banks, live, local, late breaking.
Fumbled by a flood, blindsided by a fire, tackled by mold? Don't sweat it. Call the pros at Rainbow Restoration. From water damage and fire and smoke restoration to mold remediation and odor removal, they've got your back. One call takes care of it all for all of Northwest Arkansas. They clean up the mess and build it back better than it was before. Call 479-900-9392 now. That's 479-900-9392. Rainbow Restoration. We restore, you recover.
Hey gang, Blake Young here with Wood Power Sports. Currently, we are overstocked on select Polaris, Honda, Kawasaki, and Can-Am product. If you're in the market for a new side-by-side, ATV, or motorcycle, come see us soon. We're about to blow these out, and I can promise you they won't last long. Also, these products are high-demand products, not your typical on-sale stuff that no one wants. Our deals won't be beat, and your buying experience will be unmatched. We look forward to serving you. Wood Power Sports, solid name you can trust.
Looking for the ultimate spot to catch the Hogs and NFL action? Look no further than Brothers Meat House, your go-to game day headquarters right here in Bentonville. Wall-to-wall TVs for a great environment to catch every play, smoked barbecue that hits harder than a linebacker, and happy hour specials all week long. Don't miss bingo night every Monday. Bring your friends, grab a cold one, and win big. Whether it's kickoff or last call, there's no better place to be. You can find them online at brothersarkansasbbq.com. Hey Hog Country, does your lawn need a little TLC? Now's the time to sign up with Lawn Pride of Northwest Arkansas and lock in the best deal on your 2026 lawn care plans before prices go up. Their local team knows Ozark soils inside and out, providing expert weed control, fertilization, aeration to keep your yard completely healthy all year long. Be the envy of your neighborhood when that spring green hits. Call 479-241-2180 or visit lawnpride.com/Northwest Arkansas today.
You'll find the happiest of happy hours at Cassano's Chicago-style pizza. Monday through Friday from 3 to 7. $1 off crafts, wine, and well drinks. And don't miss Cassano's happiest hour from 5 to 6 with $1.50 short domestics and $3 tall domestics. Plus, enjoy $15 domestic buckets all day, every day. It's the perfect spot to catch all your favorite teams on the big screens. Or let Cassano's cater your next tailgate or event. Go to Cassano'sPizza.com and find your nearest location. Cassano's Chicago-style pizza, where every hour feels like the happiest hour. 20 years strong and still cheering on our Hogs. Signature Bank of Arkansas is your hometown team when it comes to banking. Whether you're running a small business, buying your first home, or raising the next generation of Hog fans, we've got your back. With local decisions, personalized service, and smart financial tools for every stage of life.
I'm going to be an MVP.
That includes young investor accounts perfect for future MVP. Signature Bank, strengthening connections through every interaction. Visit Signature Bank and let's win together. Signature Bank of Arkansas is an equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Every long relationship needs a little heat, a spark, to keep things exciting. Something bold, unexpected, saucy. Hold on, not that. We're talking about your relationship with crispy chicken, and Taco Bell just spiced it up. 2 crispy chicken strips wrapped in a tortilla dripping with Frank's Red Hot Diablo sauce. Hotter, crunchier. Can you stop it, please? Crispy chicken from Taco Bell, a brand new classic. At participating U.S. Taco Bell locations for a limited time only while supplies last. Contact store for participation which varies. Frank's Red Hot is a registered trademark of the French's Food Company, LLC, and used under license by Taco Bell.
You know that crushing feeling when you press print at your PC and the doggone machine just won't print? Well, I fixed that. Hi, I'm Tim Stanley, owner of TDS IT. We are an IT company with a long history in the print channel, and I have fixed the printer conflict by creating my own Northwest Arkansas-based help desk. Call us at 479-575-0770 for more information on how a true IT company can keep all your printers and scanners up and running all the time.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville. This is ESPN Arkansas. Broadcasting from the Crane Automotive Team Studio, the most honest show in the history of Arkansas Talk Radio.
Baby, you are so talented. And they are so dumb.
Derek Ruskin.
It's a big club, and you ain't in it. You and I are not in the big club.
Zach Arns.
Notre Dame, our mother.
And Denver Bill.
This one's for John.
Setting the standard for talk radio in the state of Arkansas.
The problem we're trying to solve is that there are rich teams and there are poor teams. Then there's 50 feet of crap. And then there's us.
This is Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
Sometimes when you win, you really lose.
And sometimes when you lose, you really win. And sometimes when you win or lose, you actually tie.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruskin and Zach
It's not that I'm lazy. It's that I just don't care.
starts right now.
Football Friday here on Ruskin and Zach, run by Casano's Pizza. 877. That's okay. That could go to both teams tomorrow in Arkansas and LSU.
That's very, very true.
Describes them both, actually.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Poor City Joe's okay. Hope he's enjoying this miserable football season like the rest of us are.
I don't know.
Trying to get through it, man. Just trying to get through it. All right, the drive home is powered by Mr. Sparky.
Need a licensed electrician to service your home? Give us a jingle. Or just use this one.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8
For local pros, call Mr. Sparky.
Parasita Grelish
Yeah. Ferris Daca.
What were you trying to say? Pellegrino?
San Pellegrino. That fancy water, right?
Yeah.
Fancy water.
Yeah, we were trying. He's trying.
Did they put a catheter in you?
Oh, boy. Joe.
Oh, man.
All right. We've got Miss Carter on the phone, and Miss Carter's with us now. Hello, ma'am. Good afternoon.
Hey, guys. How are you?
Good.
Fantastic.
Good. I listen every day. I'm a true fan of you guys.
Why?
And it was so great to hear you talking about Henderson State and Washita. My son played football at Henderson State.
Oh.
In fact, I'm going to brag. He was a 4-time All-American punter there.
Oh,
And
okay.
he's now the principal at Northside High School here in Fort Smith. I guess I could say his name, Chris
Go ahead.
Carter. But yeah, anyway,
I'm
just so glad to hear you.
Miss Carter, I'm actually sitting in the home of one of his teammates.
Oh, you are?
I am. Yes, very, very much so. I met your husband last year when we were down at Northside. I met your husband.
My son. It's my son.
Sorry, your son. Excuse me. I'm sorry.
That's okay. But anyway, I can truly say that being in that Henderson Stadium on game day, you can't even describe it. It was truly, like I said, you can't even describe it with the band coming off the hill and it just the atmosphere. And then, of course, the Battle of the Ravine was always such a fun time. Yeah. So who's his teammate you're with?
My buddy Scott Sample, whose home I am sitting in, played left guard with and he and Jeff Williams, the new executive AD at Springdale. Yeah.
Sure. Cool.
All Henderson guys.
All Henderson guys. Anyway, I just wanted to call in. Like I said, I listen to you guys every day, and it was good to hear you talk about Henderson State. In fact, I think their basketball team practiced at Northside today.
Oh,
Pretty sure
okay.
they did.
There we go.
Okay.
We would talk about the GAC more, but we get in trouble. So
Yeah, they yell at us when we
they
talk
yell
about
at us when we talk about the GAC.
Yeah, they do.
So
Yeah, it's
I know. But anyway, I just want to call in and share that.
okay. Thank you. Have a
Thank
good
you.
weekend.
You too.
All right, there you go. There's Miss Carter.
I met Chris
checking in.
last year when Springdale went down to Northside. Super great guy.
Yeah.
Understands. And by the way, he was and you were there for part of this. He was the guy that was controlling the music at the 6A tournament. Knows what he's doing.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, he knows what he's doing. He's got a playlist, and he knows what he's doing. That's
Yeah.
all I'm saying.
None of that game time. Like
No,
want
none of that
we
game
want a
time.
real DJ.
No. This was like right off of his phone.
There you
He
go.
just plugged
yeah.
the phone in, hit playlist, and it was. I mean, every one was a banger.
Game time is the coward's way out. You know what I mean?
That's correct. Yeah, that's a low effort way out.
Thanks for listening to Game Time. Oh, come on. Get a playlist together. Let's go. Very good. All right. HR guy says Crowder needs to get a football team. Well, I don't know.
You know
if
what?
that's gonna
Lay off Crowder. All right, just lay off Crowder.
Yeah. The rumor always was that UAFS was going to get it, but that's never materialized.
Don't call him UFAS.
No.
They don't like that.
UA Fort Smith, because they're it makes sense geographically being the GAC, but you got to play football to be in the GAC.
Pete in Tawny Town says Chris is going to be devastated to find out he's not married to his mom. That was my fault. I was reading something. I was kind of like half paying attention there at the beginning. I was trying to get something straightened out, and I jacked that up. That's on me.
Meanwhile, while we're on this, because what else do we have? Arkansas and LSU, please. Harding's going for 11-0 at Arkansas Tech tomorrow, and they're going to go to the playoffs. So, I'm pretty sure they are, win or lose. So,
while we're on this Crowder kick,
the Bison's trying to win another one this year.
Yeah, who was I talking to yesterday? Oh, I was talking to Jamie yesterday about the quarterback there, Keelan.
Well, he went to Harrison.
Yeah, he went to Harrison, and he's got a shot to become college football's all-time winningest quarterback.
Right, that's true.
That's all levels.
Yeah,
and
that'll be okay, right?
Yeah, that's a record that probably won't be broken for a while. Kellen Moore thought so.
Yeah, that's right. I also want to recap for those of you that missed it. Sterling is calling it Dovember, Dough. And his picks are Navy, Northwestern, Pitt, Ole Miss, Texas, Alabama, and USC.
Dovember.
Dovember. And the Broncos on
likes
Sunday.
The Broncos.
Yes.
He doesn't like the Broncos to win. He likes the Broncos to cover the 4 or with getting 4.
Right. Yeah. Which to me, if it changes to like 3.5, 3, you might,
Yeah, you might have to think about it.
Think about that one. Yeah, exactly.
A field goal game? All right.
So how do you feel that he likes Pitt against your beloved Fighting Irish?
He likes Pitt to cover.
Right. Do you think that'll happen?
It's not going to happen.
They're not going to cover. Okay.
Not a chance.
Yeah. I love the budding feud behind the scenes between Reese Davis and Pat McAfee, by the way. On this game day.
Well, you tell, because I don't watch game day, so
go
ahead.
Reese doesn't get to land the plane anymore. McAfee yells and yells and yells, and then they go to the next game. So he doesn't get to do the proper broadcaster sign off. We heard in the call with Rex Nelson, Reese wanted to come here. They're going to Pat McAfee's hometown instead of Pittsburgh.
So you're telling me Reese is being pushed out the door is what you're telling me?
Well, it's not his show anymore. It's McAfee's show.
So he's being pushed out the door.
It was Corso's show, but Reese, was the captain. And then it kind of became Saban's show, and now it's a Pat McAfee show. And I think Reese Davis is bothered by that. And I'm here for the drama, so there you go.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. Yeah. That's fine. To cat fight, I'm
sure. Yeah, right.
Sign me up.
Right. So, anyway, but that'd be cool if they ever come here. Like the 100th would be a great time.
Hacker with a good fact. Everyone forgetting it was Trinidad Chambliss that knocked Harding out of the playoffs last year.
Yes, it was.
The current Ole Miss quarterback.
Yes, that is true. On his way to a D2 national championship.
That's right.
And another update. I will check I will check the internet real fast, but I'm pretty sure we still have no resolution on this ESPN YouTube TV thing.
We do not.
Why would ESPN get you for $10 a month? Because that's what YouTube pays, $10 a month. When they could get you for $32 on their own app with no drama. It doesn't make sense to them to make this deal, right?
Yeah. No, they're the only thing that you run the risk of if you're ESPN is losing the PR war.
Yeah.
Where people become disgusted with all of this, and those people don't come back to you. That you do run the risk of that, and it doesn't happen very often. But I think in this particular case, it's a legit risk.
But unlike a restaurant or a political candidate, in some instances there is nowhere else to go. If you want to watch SEC football, there's not another option. They have it all. So you'll either go without, or you'll hold your nose and go with them, or they get the Hulu subscribers. Either way, if you subscribe to Hulu or ESPN directly, they're getting more money out of you than they were getting when you were on YouTube.
Yeah.
So
we're ultimately going to lose.
Oh yeah, we're losing now. We're paying $32 instead of $10.
This is the Walmart business model, which is to push the guy out of the way, get all the customers, then raise the price, which is exactly that. Walmart does that, and Disney is now following suit. They're going to get all their subscribers over, and then they're going to jack the price up.
Right.
Because where are you going to go? They got you right where they want you.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah, there's nowhere else.
ESPN, the only ESPN.
That's right. There's nowhere else to watch the Notre Dame Pitt game tomorrow. It is on ABC.
Correct.
That's
It's on
it.
ABC, yeah. They got you.
There you go. Graham believes it's never coming back.
I think it'll come back in some form. I think I think they'll get it back in some form, but it may be pieces like they had agreed on ESPN. But okay, cool. But what about 2 News Network? The SEC Network, all of those. Do those come back too, or are they put on a? And that's the other thing YouTube could do is agree to a price, and then they get they put it behind a paywall, and you have to pay extra for it.
Oh, they'll put it on a platform. If you want 2 and you
right, then the price goes from $82.99 to $120.99, and that's just for all the ESPNs, and that's probably where they're heading.
Right. Yeah.
Good times to be a consumer.
Here is always getting the best deal as a consumer.
Always.
For sure.
Always.
All right, we're going to talk to Brad Caldwell coming up from the Arkansas Sports Network on tonight's beginning of the high school football playoffs. I believe there were only 52 games tonight.
Only
in our state.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Is that it? We're going to cover every single one of them.
We're going to try. We're going to do our darndest to get to as many as we can with Brad Caldwell from the Arkansas Sports Network. That is coming up. Your drive home is powered by Mr. Sparky. Beard up, Arkansas. It is No Shave November with the Arkansas Prostate Cancer Foundation, helping men fight prostate cancer right here at home. Grow it, post it, and tag it with the hashtag NoShaveAPCF. Join the challenge at arprostatecancer.org. All right.